For thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Yeah. What's up? It's the boy Coach Malachi Williams in the building. We back. New Media Today USA Boxing, reporting live from Miami, Florida. Yes, sir. Listen, man, today is a good day. You know, anytime that you wake up in the morning, it's a good day. You know what I mean? So that's how I see it. That's how I always look at it. And I think you should too, because there's always the alternative, not waking up. And I think we understand that very well. You know what I mean? For those who didn't wake up in the morning. Anyways, guys, I really want to talk to you guys about Manny Pacquiao, Errol Spence. Now, I haven't got a chance to get around to it. I know other channels have talked about it. They had the press conference. As we know, they will not fight until next month in August. So, you know, but I wanted to talk about it because I'm on the fence with this, guys, and I need some help. I'm kind of on the fence. You know what I mean? I'm not sure if, you know, can Manny Pacquiao really beat Errol Spence? Manny Pacquiao's 42 years old. You know what I mean? Errol Spence is young. He's taller. He's bigger. He's stronger. You know what I mean? And he's probably hungry. And Errol Spence might not make the mistakes that Keith Thurman made. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, I just want to know if, and I know we caught up in the legacy of Manny Pacquiao. This is Manny. He's a legend, you know, yada, 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 yada. I get that, but it doesn't mean that he can win. And he hasn't fought in like maybe about 2 years now. 2 years inactive versus a fighter who just fought. When was the last time Errol Spence fought? I think he fought. I forgot. I don't know. Maybe someone can tell me in the chat. How long has it been since Errol Spence had his last fight? I think he fought Danny Garcia. You know, something like that. He fought Danny Garcia. So, I don't know, man. I don't know. You know what I mean? And I've seen this movie before. And what do I mean by that? When the old fighter doesn't know when to hang it up, he goes back into the ring for one more last hurrah. And then, bam, you know, and we're caught up in, you know, this is Manny. I saw it with Ali. Oh, this is Ali. He's going to fight Larry Holmes. And, you know, he when you go to the well one too many times, you know what I mean? So, if you're a diehard Manny Pacquiao fan, of course, you know, Manny's going to win A, B, C, D, E, F, G. I'm a realist, guys. Now, I am rooting for Manny Pacquiao. There's no secret. Room for Manny Pacquiao because I'm rooting for the old man. I'm rooting for the old people. He in his 40s. I'm in my 40s. You know, I'm 4 years older than Manny. Manny won't be 43 until December. I think December of this year. So I'm really damn near 5 years older than Manny. Because when his birthday comes around in December of this year, January next year, I turn 48. You see what I'm saying? So I'm kind of like really, you know. But anyways, let me go ahead and give everybody a shout out who's here right now. You know, shout out to Merrill Dixon. Shout out to Double Lady Sagittarius. Shout out to Toon, my brother Toon. What's going on, fam? Shout out to Charlo. Shout out to PED. Shout out to Ivan. Shout out to Hyphy. What's going on, fam? Shout out to Eastside Leak. Shout out to Eastside Leak. Shout out to Eliza. Shout out to Jill Cole or Gil Cole. You see what I'm saying? Shout out to It's Cold in Winter. Shout out to who else we have? Shout out to Elvis. Shout out to Ignorant Boxing. Shout out to Eddie Val. And shout out to New Media, New Money DMG. What's going on, fam? And shout out to JC in the building. You see what I'm saying? So we're going to let, you know, YouTube do what it do. Let them send out the notifications. And we're just going to get started. You know what I mean? So I really, it's cold in the winter. What do you say, fam? My question is, what happens if Pac wins? Does he fight Bud for the belt or does he retire? Yeah, he won't need to fight Bud at that time. And they tried to make that fight, and it just ain't happening. You know, you're dealing with Bob Arum, so it just ain't happening. You know what I mean? You know, and then he's not asking for as much money to fight Errol Spence as he did out ask to fight Bud. You know what I mean? So I will say this. That's the reason why Manny Pacquiao wanted to get paid $40 million fighting Bud versus he's not getting paid nowhere near that fighting Errol Spence. You know, I guess he, you know, I don't know. There's a reason. You know what? There's a reason, but You know, and I think he made the right choice. You know, to be honest with you, because you know he can go 12 rounds with Errol Spence. Errol not gonna stop him, but Bud stop him, in my opinion. You know, but he's old. You know, he's 42 years old. And he's on the north side of 42 because his birthday is in December. And this is July, right? So, you know, I get it. You know, this is Manny. This is Manny. This is Manny. Manny's a legend. Manny's a legend. Man, listen, that legend shit don't mean a goddamn thing when you step in that ring and you 40-something years old. Now, he could pull off a Bernard Hopkins. Bernard Hopkins was able to do it in his 40s. But when you look at the fighters who just went to the well one too many times, you know, I can just break down fights that happened in the past, guys. From Roberto Duran, I think he had his last fight at 47. He fought who did he fight? He fought Joppy. He fought William Joppy at 47 years old. Roberto Duran at 47. You know, Ali fought one too many battles, jumped in the ring with Larry Holmes, and Larry Holmes beat the brakes off of him. And that was his old sparring partner. And he used to beat the brakes off of Larry Holmes when they were sparring partners. But that was like in his early 70s. And then once 80 hit, you know, it was just too late. You know what I mean? You saw it with Sugar Ray Leonard. Terry Norris beat the brakes off of him. You know, old fighters always keep coming back to the well. And this is the crazy part about it. Manny Pacquiao doesn't even need the money. He's worth $200 million. He doesn't even need the money. You know what I mean? So people say it's good. He's fighting for legacy. Now, I will say this, guys. He's making these other fighters look bad. Errol Spence is getting the fights because all of the fighters are with the PBC, right? So he fought to Danny Garcia. Danny Garcia really ain't nobody, to be honest with you guys. You know, especially when you break down who has Danny Garcia beat at 147, he hasn't beat anybody. So, but he beat Sean Porter. He beat Sean Porter, Danny Garcia, and then Mikey Garcia was a lightweight. I don't care how you slice it, how you dice it. Mikey Garcia was a lightweight. He had one fight at 140, one or two fights, and then at 147, he haven't had a fight at all. So his first fight was Errol Spence. He got beat for 12 rounds. He didn't get stopped, but he got beat for 12 rounds. So, you know what I mean? Anyways, shout out to my brother Toon for dropping that half a dub on your boy. Yeah, man, you know I had to take that from Blue, man. I had to do that. Then you been ganked. Y'all don't know nothing about gank. That's what we used to say back in the day.
Hey, Leroy!
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Toon said, I got Manny beating Errol, and I'm Team Spence. I see Porter turn Errol and have him lost at times. That body snatching won't work because Manny won't sit still long enough. I got Manny by UD. I'm rooting for Manny, Toon. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm biased towards Manny. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I am biased towards Manny. So I'm being honest. I'm not trying to make it seem like I'm objective and, well, you know, man, I got to be objective. No, I'm biased towards Manny. And I'm just being honest with you. I like Manny more than I like Errol. But at the same time, you know what I mean? At the same time, man, you know, I'm realistic. We won't know until the fight happens, but I just seen it happen too many times. You're right, Roy Jones Jr. Roy Jones, another example. You know, I was a fanboy of Roy. Got his poster right there. I got to hang these pictures up on the wall, but I got his poster. Roy Jones is another one. Fought one too many fights. Bernard Hopkins stayed in there a little bit too long. With Joe Smith Jr. knocked his ass through the ropes. Bernard never should have fought Sergey Kovalev, in my opinion. But he lasted 12 rounds, so Bernard knew how to survive. You know what I mean? So he said, hi, Coach Spence looked great in this comeback. Yeah, he looked great against Danny Garcia. Danny Garcia, flat-footed Puerto Rican fighter, slow. He was tailor-made for Errol Spence. And I'm not banging on Danny Garcia, but I'm just saying, like, let's be honest, guys. And when I ask a question, who has Danny Garcia beat in the welterweight division? You're gonna be pulling straws to try to find out. I can pull Danny Garcia up right now. So this is not a knock against Spence. It's a good name on his resume, but Danny Garcia literally ain't whooped nobody. I'm just being honest with you. Shout out to my brother Toon for dropping that quarter of a dub on your boy. He says, and Errol can't stop Manny. Errol don't hit harder than Thurman, and Thurman didn't do it. And I believe Pacquiao beats Bud too, for real. Just my opinion. Yeah. That's no, we'll never see that fight though. So that fight ain't gonna happen. But yeah, I mean, it's nothing wrong with your opinion. I mean, we won't know until we see these fights. That's why we have these opinions, and we hope that we see them. You know what I mean, too. But yeah, Errol, I don't see Errol stopping Manny Pacquiao. Errol hasn't stopped anybody since Ocampo in 2018. He doesn't have punching power like that. Manny ain't gonna be there for him to just go to the body. I don't believe that neither. You know what I mean? I'm just being honest with you. So you got two southpaws fighting each other, but one guy's taller, one guy's shorter, one guy has longer reach. I think Manny Pacquiao has like a 67-inch arm reach. Errol Spence has a 72-inch arm reach. And then I know when we look at the fights, we say, well, this is Manny. He's beating people. He beat Cotto and he beat De La Hoya and yada, 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 yada. Manny's 42 years old. And I can't go by and say what he did in the past is going to mean that he's going to do the same thing on August. And he's been inactive for 2 years. So let me see something, guys. I want to see when was the last time. Let's look up Errol Spence, and then I'm gonna look up Mikey Garcia as well. I'm gonna look up not Mikey Garcia, Danny Garcia as well. I want to see, you know what I mean? People be telling me about, and man, my co-host Shelton Moore, he can't, he always he's hard on Pauls, but he's very hard on Danny Garcia. He said, man, they take turns whooping Danny Garcia ass in that welterweight division. hey, stylistically, Bud and Pacquiao styles are disasters for each other. Yeah, they are. Hey, listen, you guys know how Shelton say, man, they take turns whipping Danny Garcia ass, man. Shout out to my brother New Money DMG for dropping that quarter of a dub on your boy. Hey, you like how I put the put a little swag with it, you know what I mean? When you take somebody saying that they say on their show because you like it, and then you incorporate it into your show, and then you put a little you got to put a little with it, you know what I mean? That's called the New Money DMGs, shout out.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
New Money DMG say New Money today USA Boxing, the best boxing channel. Salute kings and queens. Hit the like button. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. If you're watching this video for the first time, please go ahead and hit the like button, you know what I mean, and share it as well. I'm just saying, right? So I'm looking at my main man Errol, right? Errol Spence, damn good fighter. Errol Spence is a damn good fighter. What I like about Errol is, okay, he fought Danny Garcia December 2020. Okay, so he's been more active. I thought for some reason I thought it was longer than that. Well, yeah, he coming off the pandemic, December 5th, 2020. Then he's having another fight in August. Yeah, so he's been more active. Manny Pacquiao, he haven't fought in 2 years. So will the inactivity Will the inactivity be a problem for Manny Pacquiao? That's another thing. Will the inactivity be a problem? Of course, we know that the WBA did not decide to. Yeah, he hasn't fought in 2 years. He hasn't fought in 2 years. You know what I mean? He hasn't fought in 2 years, literally. So Super Kel says Spence too big. Yeah, I'm kind of looking at that too. I'm kind of looking at that too. You know what I mean? I'm like, man, Spence too big. He got long ass arms. And then timing. If he gets Manny Pacquiao's timing right, you know what I mean? Who knows? Who knows? You know what I mean? Charlo said, yeah, swag it out, coach. Yeah, man, we got to swag it out. You know what I mean? We come to the trap and take over the trap. So when you come to somebody else's trap, you take their trap over. You know what I mean? You got to go ahead and swag it out. Do it a little differently. You know what I mean? But, what you say, Jed Stillwell, you say everyone Manny fights is bigger. Yeah, you're right. They're bigger. But what I'm saying is, brother, do you think that 2 years of inactivity is going to be a problem in this fight? That's one. And then two, he's old. He's 42 years old. Johnny Blaze, what'd you say? Does Blue say it, or did he change it up? No, he said it the same way he been saying it. He said it the same way. You know what I mean? So I just like it so much. I said, man, I'm gonna just take this shit, man. He ain't rocking it right. You know what I mean? He's boring, bland, but it works. So I said, let me just take it and show him how he should do it. So that's all I'm doing. You know, just funny games, guys. Just funny games. That's all it is. It ain't nothing serious. You know what I mean? Yep. Yep. Take over your trap. That's right. That's right. Ignorant boxing. We go to their trap and take over their trap. That's what we do. We go over there. Hey, I like that. Let me get that. Tuck your chain. Tuck your chain. Hey, remember on Friday, man? Bro, that was the funniest day. That was the funniest shit of on Friday. Just imagine, dog. You in your neighborhood chilling on the porch. Somebody come up and everybody's scared of this guy, and you got to tuck your chain in your shirt. So, hey guys, listen. Just imagine I'm tucking my chain. Here come Debo. Let me tuck my chain. You see what I'm saying? Hey, just imagine that, man. That's crazy. So, anyways, let's look at hey, shout out to my brother too, man, for dropping that quarter of a dub on your boy. Hey, too, you don't like how I do the hey, too, man. Hey, hey, too, say
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Too, say off topic. You heard Hearn say that the trilogy was canceled for ticket sales. Yeah, I believe that. I honestly believe that. I believe that. You see what I'm saying? I think this is a Bob Arum ploy right here. I don't even think this is Tyson Fury. I know Tyson Fury is going to get the blame, but I think this is a move. I think this is a junkie stunt, to be honest with you, too, that Bob Arum pulled. And I really believe that. I think that's a stunt that Bob Arum pulled. Remember, Bob is not going to take no L's to no Al Heyman. It'll be a cold war, but in court, Bob don't like losing. The only guy I ever seen him probably beat him is Don King. But Don King is the master. And Al ain't on Don King level. You know what I mean? From a master standpoint. So you know what I mean? So but yeah, I think this is something that Bob Arum did. The fight got canceled for a reason. And I don't believe ain't no fight got canceled because Tyson Fury is scared of Deontay Wilder. He shouldn't be scared of Deontay. It's not to be scared of Deontay Wilder about. You fought the man twice. I find it very hard to believe that Tyson Fury is afraid of Deontay Wilder, especially after he beat the brakes off of him in the second fight. So I really find that hard to believe. You know what I mean? And then he fought him in the first fight when he really wasn't ready to fight Deontay Wilder. So if he was afraid, he never would have fought him in the first place. So I don't believe that. I think this is some behind-the-scenes shenanigans from Bob Arum too, to be honest with you, my brother. I think this is some behind-the-scenes shenanigans from Bob Arum, my brother. And I'm just being honest with you. He said even Manny's training sessions, his hands on no blindly fast as usual. His hands is fast, bro, in his training sessions, bro. And he hit hard. And he hits hard, bro. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying he is fast as he used to be, but at 42 years old, his hands shouldn't be as fast like that. Hey, my brother, Mr. Jackson, what's going on, brother? What's going on, fam? What's going on with you? Jay Rodriguez, salute to you, fam. Proud Father, salute to you. Ignorant Boxing, salute to you. PED, salute to you, fam. Dimitar, salute to you. He said, you ready, coach? Yeah, Mr. Jackson, I'm ready, man. I'm ready, brother. Spence flat-footed and is there to be hit. He doesn't have great spring in his step neither. This is why I'm giving Manny 50-50. Yeah, listen, Irish boxing, bro. I'm rooting for Manny Pacquiao. I'm letting everybody know I am rooting for the Filipino. Why? Because he's 42 years old. I'm 47. So it's a senior citizen thing. It's a senior citizen thing. You know what I mean? Us old folks got to stick together. You see what I'm saying? So, just let you know, man. Oh, shout out to Mr. Jackson for dropping that hundo on your boy. Hey, I always want to say that, for dropping that hundo, we bowling. Remember, Jim Jones came out with We Fly High. He said bowling. Yeah, we bowling, man. We bowling, baby. You see what I'm saying? Shout out to Mr. Jackson. He said, let's do it, coach. 100% Jesus. Yes. I got a Team Jesus shirt too. Team Jesus shirt. I have that. I have it in the laundry right now. Yeah, man, I'm gonna wear it this weekend. Might wear it tomorrow. I just got through doing my little running, guys, and I ran 3 miles. I didn't run 3 miles a day, not gonna lie, but I did run 100. I mean, not 100. Sorry about that.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
I did run a mile today. You know what I mean? After going to the gym. So got to keep my wind up. Yeah, man. But for sure, man. So shout out to Mr. Jackson for dropping that hundo on your boy. Woo! The nature boy, Ric Flair. You know, Ric Flair was one of my favorite wrestlers. It was Rick. Listen, I hated Ric Flair, but my favorite wrestler was Dusty Rhodes, Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan had me eating Fred Flintstone vitamins 2 and 3 times a day. When he say your prayers, take your vitamins. You know, this is the Hulkster. You know what I mean? All them little Hulkamaniacs out there. Now, I used to love Hulk Hogan. There's Dusty Rhodes, Hulk Hogan, Ric Flair, Stone Cold Steve Austin, and The Rock. These are my top 5 wrestlers of all time. And from the gift of gab standpoint, I used to love The Rock. I think Rock had the best oratorical skills out of all of them, but I love The Rock and I love Stone Cold. You see what I'm saying? So my top 5 dead or alive wrestlers, Dusty Rhodes, Hulk Hogan, Ric Flair, The Rock, and Stone Cold. My top 5, dead or alive. You see what I'm saying? Anyways, PED, what you say? That 5 times dub. Woo! Hey, listen, man, listen. Hey, it's this hey, hold on. Exclusive, what you say, fam? Coach, do you put PED cheats on your pound for pound list? PED, yeah, I don't know. I mean, who got caught with PEDs? You know what I mean? Like, if a guy got caught with PEDs for a fight, we don't know if he's been doing it his entire career. But if a guy got caught doing it, it is kind of hard to put him on your pound for pound list. And I do understand that. You know what I mean? Exclusive. So it just depends if this guy, like, I wouldn't put Big Baby Miller on there. He wouldn't go on there at all. You know what I mean? Like, he ain't gonna be on my pound for pound no goddamn well. This nigga got popped 3 and 4 times. You know what I mean? You know, he got popped a whole lot of goddamn times. So I won't put him on there. You see what I'm saying? I'm just being honest with you, my brother. You know what I mean? You know, so I'm gonna be honest with you. You know what I mean? So, hey, Irish Box, what you say? You don't mess with Bob in court and think you would get away with it. Nah, hey, bro. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. My opinion, I think Bob, I think Bob Arum pulled this off. I think Bob Arum did this. I don't think this has anything to do with Tyson Fury. I'm just being honest with you. And then we're hearing all these rumors. Rumors has it that Tyson Fury got knocked down in training camp. What the sources say? Where did you hear that from? Do you notice all of these sources and rumors and this and that? And I'm like, dude, where did it come from? Oh, we ain't gonna tell you where it come from. We just gonna say that's what the sources say. So I ain't going by none of that. It's just a whole bunch of smoke screen going on. But as it relate, man, to Manny Pacquiao, shout out to Sly Tendencies for dropping that quarter of a dub on your boy. So you got to deal with it. Dub. Yeah, man.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Sly Tendencies say Errol Spence Jr., the only fighter who has to use a breathalyzer before he gets in the ring. PBC, please be holding championship belts. Hey, you know what, man? We do know Errol Spence has a problem with alcohol. You know what I mean? That is true. But you know, it is what it is. There ain't gonna be no goddamn excuses that night. You know what I mean? So Manny Pacquiao picked him for a reason. I don't know why he picked him out of all the welterweights. But I will say this. The Manny Pacquiao Keith Thurman fight was very interesting because Keith Thurman is a lot more athletic than Errol Spence. He has better footwork, and Manny Pacquiao chose Keith Thurman, and he beat him. And I think it was a split decision, right? If I'm not mistaken, let me see. Was that a split decision, guys? Yeah, I think that was a split decision. Let me see. I have it right here. Keith Thurman. Yeah, it was a split decision. It was a split decision win. The knockdown helped Manny Pacquiao because he faded in the second half of the fight. He faded in the second half of the fight too. So that's what I'm looking at. So do you guys think, Mr. Jackson, what you think, bro? He said, I don't know a lot about boxing. I'm a jiu-jitsu guy. Hey, man, so jiu-jitsu, that's wrestling, right? Submission holds and stuff like that. Bro, like, but I sure wish I knew some of that jiu-jitsu, bro. If I knew some of that, boy, you know, we're going to break an ankle or two. Take a rinsing. You see what I'm saying? you know, bend it like this and snap it in half, you know. I'm just saying, you know, hold on, what you say? You got to throw AB in that bag too. What bag? Smith and West, what bag? What bag? Oh, you're talking about the alcohol. Yeah. Hold on, exclusive. What you say? Brock Lesnar, the best wrestler to ever lace up, coach. Oh, hell no. Hell to the no. Man, come on, man. Man, tighten up, man. How you gonna say, bruh? How you gonna say that, man? Brock Lesnar? Man, that man ain't have no swag. He was just a big dude. Listen, Dusty Rhodes, the bionic elbow. I'm gonna put the headphones on. Don't get me started. The bionic elbow, the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. You know, I go back. You know what I mean? Black Jack Mulligan, Kevin Sullivan. You know what I mean? Tor and Dory Funk, the Funk Brothers. You know what I mean? The Briscoe Brothers. You know what I mean? The original four horsemen. You see what I'm saying? With Telly Blanchard, Telly, Ric Flair, Arn Anderson, and Arn Anderson. I'm talking about the original. I go back. You see what I'm saying? And then, you know, we got Hulk the Hulkster, had me eating a whole bunch of goddamn Flintstone vitamins. Man, Brock Lesnar ain't nowhere near that. Come on, man. Oh, man, I'm disappointed in you, dog. How you put Brock Lesnar over The Rock? How you put Brock Lesnar over Stone Cold? Come on, man. We can't do that. We can't do that, man. Exclusive. You my dog. I rock with you, man. Come on, man. We can't do that, man. Not no Brock Lesnar. You see what I'm saying? Mr. Jackson, what you say? He said, this might take a while to explain to these fools, just like Mr. T. Pitty. Yo, man, I'm just saying, man, like, we know, what you say, jiu-jitsu is easy to kill with. Yeah, man, listen, bro. I need to learn some of that jiu-jitsu. I know I can't. I mean, I could probably learn a move or two watching some YouTube videos, Mr. Jackson. A move or two. I might can do that. You see what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, though, I might have to, you know what I mean? Just in case. Irish boxing, bro. What you say, fam? If Big Baby Miller jumped into a pool, it would dissolve. All right, we're going to do that. He said, let's keep it on boxing, coach. Okay, for sure. We keep it on boxing. But as it relates to Manny Pacquiao, he said, I guess trolling for an hour. I got to spend time with my wife right now. Okay, shout out to Mr. Jackson for dropping that quarter of a dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely. But yeah, we gonna keep it on boxing, man. As of late, the Manny Pacquiao, because you know I can go off, man, and go and get into this wrestling, man, all day. Yeah, I'm a wrestling fanatic. I'm a wrestling fanatic. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. But Sly Tennis, so what you say? I got a blue belt in jiu-jitsu. Damn. Yeah, I don't want no smoke with nobody who knows jiu-jitsu. I do not feel like getting my arm broke anytime soon. You see what I'm saying? Fingers or hands. I'm good. You got that, dog. You got that. But hold on, man. So, Demetra, what you say, man? You say Manny can pull this. Yeah. My thing, guys, is this. He's 42 years old. Yes, Irish boxing, bro. The Undertaker is the GOAT. He is the GOAT. You know what I mean? Exclusive say, don't duck it, coach. I want all that WWE smoke. See, I go back when it was WWF. You see what I'm saying? WWF, what's it? World Wrestling, WWE, World Wrestling Alliance, WWE not Mean Gene, but I forgot the guy name. Not Mean Gene Okerlund, but the other guy. I forgot his name. But don't worry about it. Let's stick the Manny Pacquiao. You know what I mean? Because we can go all day with this. We can go all day with this wrestling now. Then we can go all day with this wrestling. You know that. You know what I mean? You know, hey, listen, we can go all day with this wrestling, man. And I don't want to turn this to the wrestling show today, man. I don't want to turn this to the wrestling show today. But yeah, man, but Manny Pacquiao, 42 years old. Errol Spence is, I think he's 31. Hold on. Errol Spence is, I have Errol Spence Jr. up as well. Errol Spence Jr., guys, let's pull him up. Yo, Gorilla Monsoon. Man, what you know about Gorilla? Oh, man, come on, man. Man, y'all, listen, bro. Mean Gene, Okerlund. You know, come on, man. Man, why we doing this, man? We supposed to be talking about Pac-Man right now, man. We supposed to be talking about Pac-Man right now. Y'all got me on wrestling, man, and you know I'm a wrestling fanboy. I am a fanboy of not the new school wrestling. This new school stuff I can't rock with. You can see them talking to each other in the ring. You can see the moves before they even do it. But anyways, Efren, what you say, fam? You say I think Pat will have plenty of success in the first half of the fight, but I can't. But he can't hurt Spence. Spence size will be too much for him in the second half. I think that Pacquiao's going to fight good in the first half, but I think if he fades in the second half like he did with Keith Thurman, he might be in trouble. He might be in trouble, right? He might be in trouble. So do you think that 42 years old in a 2-year layoff, do you think that that's going to be an issue with Manny Pacquiao? Coco beware. Oh, man, come on, man. Y'all making me do this, man. Damn, y'all making me. I ain't want to do this, man. Y'all keep talking about wrestling, man. Now, let's see. NWA. That's what it was. That's what it. National Wrestling Alliance. National Wrestling Alliance. They had man, why y'all got me doing this, man? Bro, y'all got me doing this. You guys got me doing this, man. Bruh, man, why y'all doing this to me, man? Man, I'm having flashbacks right now, man. The NWA, National Wrestling Alliance. See, y'all don't know nothing about that. You know what I mean? I used to go to the wrestling matches. But anyways, Pac-Man got bigger legs than Wilder. Yeah, he does. He does, especially his calves. But Wilder's like tall and lanky. He has lean muscle mass. But he has very, very skinny legs, skinny knees. He needs to, you know, that just is genetics. Road Warriors, Diallo Huggy, man. You hit the nail right on the head, man. The Road Warriors. Road Warriors, absolutely. You know what I mean? Smith and West said it depends. It depends if Pac-Man has stayed in the boxing shape during the layoff. The 2 years might have been good to heal. Yeah, you're right about that. That's a good point too, Smith and West. And then we don't know how he's been sparring and stuff like that as well. We don't know that. You know what I mean? You know, we don't know that because let's see. As you get older, you don't want to take punishment by fighting a lot. You don't want to take a whole lot of punishment by fighting a lot. You know what I mean? So let me share this screen with you guys right quick. Let me share this screen with you guys. I'm just saying, man, I don't seen it happen before, man, with these. And Lisa, you already know how it is. Lisa, you know how it is with these old wrestlers, man. Not to my old wrestlers. Now y'all guys can tell me goddamn wrestling. Man, y'all guys got me talking about wrestling. I'm trying to stay on Manny Pacquiao and you got my mind on wrestling. So hey, but let's look at it. So Manny, this is Errol Spence. Errol had Errol had, I think out of all of these fights, he only had 2 tough fights. Kell Brook was a tough fight for Errol Spence, and Sean Porter was a tough fight. Lamont Peterson, he was a junior welterweight, too small. He beat him, he stopped him. Carlos Ocampo, never heard of the guy. I don't think nobody heard of this dude before. Mikey Garcia was a lightweight, 135. He beat him easy. Sean Porter was a tough fight. Danny Garcia was an easy fight. So Errol Spence haven't really had any dog fights. He just had he ran through everybody pretty much. He had a dog fight with Kell Brook and he had a dog fight with Sean Porter, and that's it. So I think that'll play off into his favor because he haven't had any tough fights. You know what I mean? To be honest with you, he ran through those other guys. You know what I mean? Shout out to Mr. Jackson for dropping that quarter of a dub on your boy. Woo! Hey, I gotta come up with a new dance move too. He said, "But coach, you have proof the gloves was rigged in the second fight." No, I don't have any proof of that. What fight are you talking about? What fight are you talking about? I don't have any proof of that at all. I don't have any proof that anyone had any like gloves were rigged. I don't have any proof of any of that. And I don't know any fighters who've shown any proof either. Oh, I got something that I heard from William Joppy yesterday too about Tito Trinidad. I'm gonna try to get him on the show. I'm writing it down right now, guys. About Tito Trinidad. Okay, I'm gonna write that down. Okay. Yeah, so what I'm saying is,
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
once again, shout out to my brother, Mr. Jackson, for dropping that quarter of a dub on your boy. Appreciate that, fam. I think that I'm looking at it, right? I'm looking at it. He said, Coach doing the crip walk. Hey, oh, you talking about Wilder Fury too? No, man. I don't know nothing about that, man. I don't know nothing about that. Deontay Wilder has not shown any proof that Tyson Fury gloves was loaded. He said he had proof. He haven't shown any proof of it. Now, I saw some YouTube detectives saying, look, this is what the glove looked like. You can, and all that stuff there. But can anyone say that Deontay Wilder has personally shown proof that the reason why he lost that fight because Tyson Fury had egg weights in his gloves and stuff like that? No, he has not shown proof. So that's what I'm looking at. There's no proof. Gamo, what you got to say? Who on Spence's resume will Pac beat? Shit, he'll beat Mikey Garcia, Danny Garcia, Carlos Ocampos, Lamar Peterson. Kell Brook will be a tough one. Leonard Bundu, Chris Algieri, he beat Chris Algieri. He knocked him down like 20 times in one fight. Pretty much most of these guys on Errol Spence's resume. If you look at Errol Spence's resume, guys, Samuel Vargas, Samuel Vargas is okay. Phil Logreco, Chris Van Hernan, Chris Algieri, Chris Algieri really wasn't nobody, to be honest with you. Bundu was solid. Kell Brook, definitely was solid. Lamar Peterson was he was solid at 140, but 147, he was just too small. Ocampos, I never heard of this guy. Mikey Garcia was too goddamn small. But he should have got his ass beat because he the one called Errol Spence out. So Errol Spence did right by beating his ass, beating the brakes off of him. Sean Porter was a tough one. That was a tough one. Sean Porter had some damn good footwork, and he had Errol looking kind of crazy. And if it wasn't for the knockdown, Sean Porter probably would have won that fight. Because even though he got knocked down, he lost in a split decision. It was a split decision victory. Right here, SD. It was a split decision victory, even with the knockdown. So that will tell you if he didn't get knocked down, Sean Porter would have won that fight. And then Danny Garcia, he was just a damn punching bag. So Danny Garcia ain't whooped nobody. He ain't whooped nobody in the welterweight division. You know what I mean? I'm gonna tell you something, guys. Sheldon is the one that put me up on Danny Garcia. He said, I've been here in LA with Pac and seen him train. He's getting stronger and faster day by day, week by week. He's taking Spence belts and the new Team Pacquiao. Yeah, man, I know Gamo, he's with Team Pacquiao. I'm rooting for Pacquiao, guys. Why? Because he's 42. I'm 47. I'm pretty much 5 years older than Pacquiao. Because by the time he turned 42, by the time he turned 43 in December, January of the next year, I'm gonna be 48. So he damn near, you know what I mean? I'm rooting for the senior citizens right now. We both going to the old folks home soon. So we're gonna pull out the canes. We're gonna walk in the ring with the walkers, and we're gonna give it one last hoorah. But anyways, yeah, I think these last fights that Errol Spence had really solidified solidified him at 147. Mikey Garcia, again, I know what you guys are going to say. Mikey Garcia is a lightweight. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna prove it. I'm gonna prove it. Let's go here. Let's look at Mikey Garcia. All right, Mikey Garcia won the lightweight championship, and he won a belt WBC lightweight title in 2017. He moved up. He won. He beat on Sergey Lipinets in 2018. He fought for the junior welterweight title. Then he moved back down. They say he won the IBF lightweight title from Robert Easter. And then he retained his WBC lightweight title. And then he moved up. So he had one fight at 140, right? I think he fought Adrian Broner at 140 as well. So I think he had 2 fights at 140, right? And then he moved up and fought Robert Easter. Well, he went back down to fight Robert Easter, won the IBF belt, lightweight title, and he retained the WBC lightweight title. And then he went up to fight his first fight. He fought goddamn Errol Spence, and he got the brakes beat off of him. That man a lightweight. Period. He's a lightweight. Coach, what are the narratives going to be if Pac wins? I don't know. They're gonna try to say he was on PEDs. You know the Alphabet Boys gonna say. The Alphabet Boys ain't gonna give nobody no credit that ain't with the PBC. Everybody's a liar. Everybody's a cheater. That ain't with the PBC. If they're a PBC fighter, you ought to know what they're gonna say. If it's a PBC fighter, oh, he's the greatest fighter in the world. Like even remember I told you guys about Caleb Eggplant. I told you guys, I say, man, listen, man. I seriously doubt that Al Heyman make that fight. Now we're seeing what's going on. I told you Eggplant Uncle Al ain't gonna let that happen. Now Eggplant want to probably fight because he gonna get the $8 to $10 million. But Uncle Al don't want to do that. And I told you guys this. And as a matter of fact, I got the receipts. I can show you the video why I said it a few months ago. You see what I'm saying? So I'm gonna be honest with you. Proud father, what do you say? You say facts. No disrespect to Joe Louis, but he got knocked down a lot in his older age in his career. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. You know what I mean? Well, when you go to the well too many times, but Joe Louis fought a long time, though. He fought a long time, right? So that's what happens. That's what happens. You see what I'm saying? Just being honest with you. Dimitar, what you say, fam? You say, no chance if Manny wins. That he would get respect for that win. Accusations would be swift. Absolutely. The Alphabet Boys are going to scandalize that man's name. Remember, all they do is hate. They hate on anybody that's not a PBC fighter. You see what I'm saying? They hate on anybody that's not a PBC fighter. So, I get that. You know what I mean? So that's how I feel about it. He said LDBC supported Crawford until he started moving funny. What does moving funny mean? So them only supporting PBC fighters isn't true. Nah, it's true. I disagree. We just disagree. We can agree to disagree on that. That's true. It's true. They're very biased when it comes to PBC fighters. That's my opinion. We just have a difference of opinion on that. You know what I mean? There's nothing that I can say to change your mind. And you can talk till your lips fall off. You're not gonna be able to change my mind on that. You know what I mean? So, that's what they do. But hey, it is what it is. I ain't tripping on it. I'm not tripping on it. It is what it is. Somebody got to come with a different narrative. He said, "I'll see you guys later on later, fam." Thank you, most of all, coach. Yeah, man. Shout out to my brother, man, Mr. Jackson. Proud father. He said, William Joppy said years ago about Tito's hand wraps. Those left hooks were vicious. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Hey, it tripped me out because I asked him that question last night. And he's on Major Key Boxing. Shout out to Major Key Boxing, man. Please subscribe to Major Key Boxing YouTube channel podcast. And he said that. He said, man, Tito Trinidad was known for cheating. He said Tito Trinidad shouldn't be in the Hall of Fame. He was known for cheating. He said Tito Trinidad had brass knuckles in his in his gloves. So he said he had proof, but we haven't seen the proof yet. But he did say this. He did say that somebody in his corner in his team who was supposed to watch Tito Trinidad wrap his hands. I think he said something of the sort where they didn't see him wrap his hands. So they came in and he was already, you know what I mean? The only problem with that, what you're saying, Preacher David, you saying Manny juiced up. Do you have any proof of that? See, we have proof that Big Baby Miller was juiced up because he got popped dirty 3-4 times. There's no proof. No one in the sport of boxing has proof that Manny Pacquiao ever took anything. No one. Well, rumors has it, I don't care what the rumors say. My thing is there any proof? Do you have any tangible evidence? Yes, right here. he failed this test, this is proof. Like you have proof, guys, that Tyson Fury failed the drug test. We have proof that quite a few fighters have failed drug tests in boxing. There's no proof, there's no evidence that Manny Pacquiao ever failed anything. So my thing is, until we see the proof, it's just speculation, rumors. And I think one of the guys who started these rumors were on Paulie Malignaggi. I would love to get him on this show because he started that. And I know what he's going to say. Oh, well, you know what? We know what's going on in the background and behind the sport of boxing. My thing is there any proof? If the answer is no, there's no but. Do you have any proof? No. That's how I go by, because I don't want to throw somebody's name under the bus if you don't have. And this is the thing why I fell out with Wilder. You threw Mark Breland's name under the bus, but you didn't never show proof that he did what you said he did. So he goes through this scandalization of his name and dismerchification of his name without any proof showing that he did what you said he did. And so that's all I'm saying. There's no proof that Manny ever took anything. And if it was, I'll be the first one to rip him on it. But they would now say cream. He said they would now cream on Canelo if he decides to sign with the PBC to get Plant. After all things said about over the years. Yeah, I don't think Canelo gonna sign with the PBC. They want him to sign for 3 fights. For what? Why in the hell does Al Heyman want, I know why he want, he's trying to build a PBC brand. So, but why in the hell would Canelo want to be locked in with the PBC for 3 fights? He's not even locked in with the zone for 3 fights. He fights with the zone on a fight-by-fight basis. So why would he leave a fight-by-fight basis where he's in control of his career to go to Uncle Al to fight for 3 fights? That for him fighting on the zone for PBC for 3 fights, that's not going to help Canelo. That's going to help PBC. Why would he do that? He just want Caleb Eggplant. Uncle Al don't want Caleb Eggplant to lose that belt. Caleb Eggplant probably want them $10 million. Think about it. Caleb Eggplant is living in a trailer park right now. The man broke, he ain't got no money. When I say broke, yes, he has more money than me, but he has a net worth of like $1 million. His last payday, his last fight, he only made $700,000. As a matter of fact, let's do this, guys. Let's do this. He say, Peter Varnoy say, how's it going, coach? Hey, shout out to you, Peter Varnoy. Shout out to you, my brother. Shout out to you, my brother. You see what I'm saying? Like, Alphabet boys can't handle past greatness. They can't believe he's fighting Spence. They know Spence has a chance to lose. Spence is their poster boy. They are shook. Well, in all our fairness, the Alphabet boys are biased towards Spence, and Gamo, you are biased towards Manny Pacquiao. That's facts. Both of you guys are biased. You team Pacquiao, their team PBC, and team Errol Spence. So I'm not biased towards any of those guys. You see what I'm saying? I'm like, man, when I look at it on the merits of the fight, Errol Spence is younger, bigger, stronger. Manny Pacquiao is 42 years old. He hasn't fought in 2 years. How is that going to play out with him winning? If he wins, I have no idea. You see what I'm saying? But you're biased towards Manny Pacquiao, facts, and they are biased towards anything that's PBC, facts, and and that's that. You know what I mean? So, but anyways, let's look at damn, what was we want to look at? That's Danny Garcia. We don't look at his resume already. Proud Father, we say Joppy fought the wrong fight that night, trying to trade with Trinidad. Yeah, he did. He did. Listen, Peter Varnox, you're right. Eggplant can use that money. He can use that money, man. Absolutely. He can use that money. So anyway, let me close Mikey Garcia. We don't need to look at Mikey Garcia. He ain't nobody. Let's look at Caleb Plant. Let's look up Caleb Plant, guys. Caleb Plant. Let's see, Caleb Plant net worth. Let's look him up right quick. Let's look him up right quick. Because I don't look them up already. Caleb Plant has a net worth of $3 million. That ain't bad. That's not bad at all. Pretty good money. Pretty good money, guys. Sweet hands is what they call them. Sweet hands. Sweet hands. Now, you guys know I am not high on Caleb Eggplant. You guys know that. $3 million ain't bad, though. $3 million ain't bad. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. Caleb Eggplant ain't bad. Now, let's look at his fight. Let's look at his fight purse. I think his last fight, he only made $700,000, something like that. Let's see. Let's go ahead and look at this. Let's go ahead and look at this. Caleb Plant. Let's look at his fight purse. Versus Caleb Trox. Let's see. Caleb Plant, Caleb Trox. Here we go right here, guys. Here we go right here. Let's go ahead and do this. Caleb, what'd you say? Caleb Plant's resume is super garbage. It's super duper garbage. This man is the trash can of the trash cans. But when them pro PBC channels talk about Caleb Plant, they talk like he Rocky Marciano. He Jack Dempsey. Caleb Eggplant is pure D garbage. Pure, not pure D garbage, pure D garbage. I'm saying from a resume standpoint. His resume is trash can Dan. And we're gonna pull him up. Now it says right here. His last fight, he fought Caleb Trox. That went 12 rounds. I saw that. I think he made like $750,000. We're going to get to it right here, guys. Here go the purchases right here. It said, according to Dan Raphael's Fight Freaks United, Plant made a $750,000 purse, while Trox earned $150,000. For Plant, it's the exact same amount he made to fight Lee in July 2019. Man, check this out. This man making $750,000 with PBC. He got a net worth of $3 million. You trying to tell me that Uncle Al is not going to allow Caleb Plant to make $8 million or even $10 million? Because, well, we want Canelo to sign a 3-fight deal. Why in the hell would he do that? And then they're going to try to flip it and make it seem like Canelo is ducking Caleb Eggplant. Hey, I can't make this up. I literally can't make this up. There's a channel out there, I'm not going to say. There's a channel out there that shot a video this morning basically saying that, asking a question mark, is Canelo Alvarez ducking Caleb Plant? Who in the hell is ducking Caleb Plant? Do anybody in the chat believe that Canelo Alvarez is ducking Caleb Plant? Do anybody in the chat believe that if this fight does not go down between Canelo Alvarez and Caleb Plant, it's Canelo's fault because he's ducking Caleb Plant? Do anybody believe that? Even if you hate Canelo Alvarez, show me some Canelo Alvarez haters. Even if you hate Canelo Alvarez, do you believe that Canelo is ducking Caleb Eggplant? The man made $750,000. His biggest fight purse was $750,000. He never made $1 million before in his life. He has an opportunity to make $8 million, anywhere from $8 to $10 million fighting Canelo Alvarez. Uncle Al, and I told you guys months ago, I said I seriously doubt that Uncle Al is going to allow him to sign that contract. As a matter of fact, where's my phone? Where's my phone? Oh, here you go. You know what? I ain't got to pull the phone out. I don't have to pull the phone out. Dragon Leg. Dragon Leg say he ducking Caleb Plant. Hey, Dragon Leg, man, cut it out, man. Man, cut it out. Dragon Leg said, what up? He's ducking Caleb Plant. Big Al say, look at Al, Big Al. Okay, Al, what you say? He's a total duck. He said, hey, Demetrius, what you say, brother? He say, oh, but they say things like that. Like they serious. Like what the F? No shame, no nothing. They believe in it. Bruh, it's killing me. It's killing me. This is the new narrative. Canelo is ducking Caleb Eggplant. So let me Canelo don't want to sign a contract with Uncle Al Heyman for a 3-fight deal. No, nigga, we don't want no 3-fight deal. He just want Caleb Eggplant. Snatch him out of his trailer home that he grew up in. Snatch him out of that trailer home, beat his ass, take his belt, because he gonna get his ass whooped. He is the American version of Billy Joe Saunders. That's it. Period. I do not believe in Caleb Eggplant. Just letting you guys know. I don't believe in him at all. Got no faith in the boy. Now he fighting scrubs, yeah. But against Canelo, he gets stopped in 6. Deadly Fist says, I got Errol Spence. It will be hard for Manny to get past that nasty jab, especially because he's a southpaw. Yeah. That's a good point. That's a good point. You know what I mean? I'm rooting for the old man, though. I'm rooting for the old man. You know what I mean? Meryl Dixon saying, Coach, I'm at work. I got you on Bluetooth. Had to chime in. Canelo has been ducking Plant. This is factual. Boy, y'all killing me, dog. Hey, listen. Okay. Wole, what you say? Canelo's afraid of Caleb's shoulder roll style. Oh, my God. Bruh. Wait a minute. Johnny Blaze say, Canelo hater, reveal yourself. Man, bro, I can't believe people really believe this shit. Dragonland say, Coach, you know I'm trolling. Oh, man, Dragonland. Man, come on, man. Don't do me like that, dog. And you had me thinking you was for real. Dragonland, you had me thinking. I was kind of worried, bro. Hey, you had me kind of worried for a minute there, bro. You had me kind of worried, bro. Please don't do me like that. Man, you had me kind of worried, man. Man, don't do me like that. They say Canelo, bro. They say Canelo ducking Caleb Plant. Bro, I can't make this up. I swear I can't make this up, bro. I swear I can't make this up. Listen, Caleb Plant, sir, you have an opportunity to make $8 to $10 million. Your biggest fight purse has been $750,000. You have a net worth, sir. You have a net worth, sir, of $3 million, according to Forbes. Do not let Uncle Al Heyman. I know y'all love Uncle Al. You got an opportunity. Uncle Al is using you to try to get Canelo to sign a 3-fight deal with PBC. For what? Canelo don't even have a 3-fight deal with DAZN. He fights on a fight-by-fight basis. He doesn't want to lock himself in to a contract with any company. We're going to fight this one fight, and then we're going to see how it goes from there. Then we'll fight another fight. Why in the hell? Uncle Al don't control Canelo Alvarez. Canelo is his own boss. He do what the hell he wants to do. Canelo got a net worth of about $140, $150 million. Who in the hell he is to listen to Al Heyman? Just being honest. We want a 3-fight deal for what? I just want Eggplant. Why I gotta sign a 3-fight deal with you with the PBC in order to get the white boy from the trailer park? Canelo, Eggplant. I'm just saying. You see what I'm saying? And you guys know I'm not crazy about Caleb Plant. That's why I talk shit about him. I'm being honest. Not crazy about him. I don't believe in Color Me Bad. I don't believe in Robin Slick. I don't believe in Justin Timberlake. I don't believe in him. You see what I'm saying? You know, I don't believe in him. Now, he good when he fighting scrubs, but when he run up against King Canelo, his ass gonna get planted. That's why I call him Caleb Eggplant. Period. So, I'm the only dude on YouTube that's talking shit about Caleb Eggplant. Everybody else, they praising him. Caleb Plant, he's the greatest of all time. He's Rocky Marciano / Jack Dempsey, all rolled into one. No, he's not. He's not. He got a resume full of scrubs. He looked good against some scrubs. When he fight Canelo, Billy Joe Saunders went 8 rounds. Eggplant going 6. This fight in 3 ways. He gonna get knocked out. The corner gonna throw the towel in, or he gonna retire on the stool. That's it. I'm just being honest with you. So I know some people, some diehard Caleb Plant fans. I ain't found none yet, but I haven't found any Caleb Plant fans yet. But because they don't like Canelo, I get that. But anybody who love Anybody who love Caleb Plant, if Uncle Al allow him to sign that contract to make the most money that he's ever made in his life, I promise you, won't nobody bet on Caleb Plant. Won't nobody bet on him. You ain't gonna find nobody from the Alphabet Boy channels. They not gonna bet on Caleb Eggplant. Al Heyman ain't gonna bet on Caleb Eggplant. Floyd Mayweather ain't gonna bet on Caleb Eggplant. Nobody's gonna bet on Caleb Eggplant if he fights Canelo Alvarez. Nobody. Just being honest with you. I like Canelo all day over Eggplant. 7 days a week and twice on Sundays. He get his ass whooped. We're going to send his ass back to that mobile home, that trailer park he come from. You're worth $3 million. You got a net worth of $3 million, Caleb Eggplant. Listen, you got a chance to make it $8 million now, $8 to $10 million. You ain't never made $800,000 before in a fight. Never. Man, you better sign that contract, boy. Tell Al Heyman, look here, man, stop all that foolishness, man, and go ahead and let me make my money, man. Let me make my money, man. You see what I'm saying? Because I ain't never made that kind of money before, Uncle Al. Please let me make my money. This is proof that nobody on the, shout out to Shadow Ghost, man. Shout out to my brother Shadow Ghost. Please subscribe to his YouTube channel. This is proof, guys, that nobody on the PBC is their own boss. They can't make a move without Uncle Al say so. So when you hear Errol Spence saying that I'm my own boss, I ain't got no promoter, that's a lie. When you hear the Charlos say, I'm our own boss, we do what we want to do, that's a lie. There's nobody on the PBC that does what they want to do. They have to say, call Al. Anytime you got to call Al, that's the guy who you got to get permission from. Al Heyman is holding up the negotiations. Absolutely, Peter Barnard's. He has a stipulation. They saying that, listen, they want Canelo to sign a 3-fight contract with the PBC in order to get the Caleb Plant fight. This is why you're hearing that Canelo is saying that, okay, he'll go ahead and move up to light heavyweight and fight the Russian guy. Not Bivol, but the other, Better Beef. This is why you're hearing this now, because Uncle Al is playing hardball with that little funky ass goddamn belt. And the only one losing out on this is Caleb Plant. Caleb Plant is losing out on this. The man need the money to get out of that trailer park he live in. So the narrative is Canelo ducking Caleb Plant. Nigga, please miss me with that bullshit. How in the hell? How in the hell? Literally, how in the hell? Anyways, let's look at Caleb Eggplant. So the man got a $3 million net worth, and his biggest fight purse was $750,000. Now, I ain't the smartest guy in the world, but my GED education tells me that $750,000, $8 million. $750,000, $8 million. Okay, $750,000, $8 million is 10 times more than what I ever made. Oh, I pushed it to 10 million, so they're willing to maybe give me 10 million. Okay, so if that's the case, that's more than 10 times the money that I ever made. Okay, Al, what the hell we waiting on? Nah, what it is, so I'm gonna use you as a pawn, because if Canelo really want this belt, he gonna have to sign a 3-fight deal with us. But what you doing is you messing my money up. You messing the bag up. Why you gonna use my belt as a pawn? I want to get this money. Yeah, don't worry about that. It's all about leverage. Canelo like, man, fuck you, puto. Puto, fuck you. I don't need you. You don't tell me shit. That's what Canelo said. Caleb Eggplant gonna have to go back to the trailer. Shout out to my brother Toon for dropping that quarter of a dub on your boy.
Super chat received.
Woo!
It's over, boy.
Hey, Toon, what you say? You say I think Al trying to secure that Charlo fight too. Nah, it don't work that way though. Don't work that way. Charlo fight at 160, remember? He fought at 160 pounds. He said, I ain't moving up. Remember he said that? I'm a 160 pounder. So he can't secure that, you know. At the end of the day, Canelo don't need PBC. PBC need Canelo. It's more of a benefit for the PBC to have Canelo on their side of the fence versus Canelo with them. He don't need them. Canelo got more money than everybody on the PBC combined. All those dudes. He worth more money than the whole PBC roster, including Deontay Wilder. And Deontay Wilder is worth $40 million. You can add up all of the fighters on the PBC net worth outside of Floyd Mayweather, and guess what? It won't equal Canelo. Literally. So I'm just saying. You see what I'm saying? It is what it is. It is what it is. All this, yeah, you got to sign a 3-fight deal with us. Nigga, please, sit your ass down somewhere. Uncle Al. Boy, hush. According to Eddie Hearn, that's what they wanted. As a matter of fact, let's pull that up. Let's pull that up right quick. You know what? I got to play it on the phone. Guys. And as a matter of fact, let me pull this up too. Hold on, let me pull this up too. Because I told y'all I had the receipts. See, we said this months ago. Guys. We said this months ago. As a matter of fact, I'm finna pull it up, and I got the title that I had the video on. Can anybody? Okay. Let's do this. See, so sometimes you got to come with the receipts and let them know that you Nostradamus. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to come with the receipts and let them know that we said this months ago. I said months ago that, man, Al Heyman ain't gonna let that boy sign that contract because he don't want to lose that belt. He lost the heavyweight titles to 2 Brits, so that's gone, right? He don't want to get them belts up. Caleb Airplane gonna get his ass whooped. We know that. Caleb Plant want $10 million. We know that. He said he wanted that, right? That was the rumor anyways. What was the title? I'm looking at it right now. Oh, here you go. I got him. I was interested in co-sculpting elite. Hold on, guys. Got him. I got him right here. This little problem area. I got him right here. And I think I had it at the 41 minute and 50 second mark. So let's start there, guys. I'm going to share this with you. The old boy going to share this with you. The old boy. Quality, the video quality don't look that good, but don't worry about it, guys. Don't worry about it. That's when I was having some technical difficulties with the other video, with the other Caleb Plant may have a. Here we go. Let me pull this up right quick, guys, so you guys can see this here. Here you go, right here. Wole says not Al Heyman. I think Al does what the, I guess you're trying to say want the fight, does what the fighter wants and advises them what's best for them. Caleb knows he's not ready for Canelo. Reason why he's outpriced himself. But this is the thing though. Rumor has it that Canelo is willing to pay him the $8 million. Canelo is willing to pay Eggplant the $8 million. That's 10 times more than what he wants. Serge, what you say, fam? There's no hiding the fact that PBC just want to do business in-house. We shall let the PBC explain it for us. Or its daughter channels do so. Yeah, absolutely. But here you go right here. Check this out, guys. I said this already. Little faster hands than Billy Joe Saunders. That is true. But outside of that, what else he got? He is the American version of Billy Joe Saunders. He will fold like Billy Joe Saunders do. As a matter of fact, I'm hoping like hell Caleb Plant has the heart to take that fight and will fight Canelo Alvarez. Since these Alphabet Boy channels are hyping up Caleb Plant now, it's the next guy. He's the one. He's the one that's gonna do it. Since they're hyping him up, I hope I hope that Caleb Plant don't have fear in his heart after what he's seen what Canelo did to Billy Joe Saunders. I hope that Caleb Plant don't have a change in heart. I don't want to hear no call Al. We have to see what Al say. No, y'all supposed to be your own boss at the PBC, right? No, ain't no calling Al. You your own boss. You said, yeah, we're gonna make this fight happen with Canelo Alvarez. That's what we're gonna do. I said this too much. I said this in May. It's amazing how I said this in May. Call Al. No, we don't want to hear that. Canelo offering your ass $8 million. You said you wanted 8. Okay, we'll pay you 8. Now, I said this in May. 2 months ago. May the 9th to be exact. And I said, I don't want to hear none of this that I'm hearing right now today. How do I know this? I knew this shit was going to happen. Caleb Eggplant saw what Canelo did to Billy Joe Saunders, and he know he's an American version of Billy Joe Saunders. You see what I'm saying? Mr. Color Me Bad, Mr. Robin Thicke, Mr. Justin Timberfake. He don't want none of that Canelo smoke. Now they trying to spin the narrative that these other channels, Alphabet Boy and stuff like that. Oh man, Canelo ducking Caleb Eggplant. But I said 2 months ago what was going to happen. Really though, I said 2 months ago what was going to happen. Let's go to Eddie Hearn right quick. I said 2 months ago what was going to happen, dog. Really, literally, I said 2 months ago what was going to happen. Because I saw it coming. I know what they was going to do. How I knew this back in May. The video got 7,000 views too. The video got 7,375 views. Everybody knowed it. Not everybody knew it. Everybody knowed it. They knowed it. What was going to happen? Caleb Eggplant. I figured you out. The fake Color Me Bad. The fake Robin Thicke. The fake Justin Timberfake. I figured you out, boy. Knew you was going to pull some junkie stunts. I knew it. See, it's easy to call these dudes out. This shit's so easy. So now, Al Heyman saying that, yeah, man, we want Canelo to sign a three fight deal with us. For what? Why would he do that? He only want to fight on Caleb Eggplant. If Eggplant want to hold the IBF belt hostage, that's him losing out on money. Here you go. Check this out. Boy, I'm good. I told you what the narrative is going to be with the Alphabet Boys, right? Watch this here. Check it out. What you see right there? By Blue Ball Sports TV. Bad news. Canelo Alvarez refuses to sign a 3-fight deal. Hold on. 3-fight deal with PBC. Why in the hell would Canelo fight a 3-fight deal with the PBC? Can anyone explain this to me? Anyone? Here you go right here. Bad news. Canelo Alvarez refuses to sign a 3-fight deal with the PBC to make the Caleb Plant fight. Someone explain to me why is this bad news? For one, who is it bad news for? That's one. And two, someone explain to me why in the hell should Uncle Al Heyman offer Canelo a 3-fight deal contract in order to fight Caleb Plant? Somebody make that make sense to me. I told y'all what the narrative was going to be. Hold on. Who said that? You said Caleb Plant would beat him and Canelo was ducking him. Now you saying he's ducking. Man, you PBC. Oh, I thought you were talking about me. Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, I was boxing, bro. You know goddamn well I ain't never say that. I never said that. You know I don't believe in in Caleb Plant. I don't believe in him at all. He's a nice guy. He all right. But I don't believe in him. I'm just, goddamn well, I ain't say no shit like that. I got receipts, but I ain't never say that. Receipts. But I think you're talking about somebody else. Shout out to my main man, Mercy Grace, for dropping that quarter of a dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over.
They say moment of silence for Manny and Spence, actually giving us fight fans what everyone is quacking. Exactly. Shout out to Manny Pacquiao and Errol Spence for putting on a spectacular fight, for signing the contract, and they finna get in the ring. I wanted to Uncle Al offer Manny Pacquiao a 3-fight deal. Yeah, that ain't the point though. The point is, you say Canelo offered me $8 million. I ain't calling nobody. Where I signed that? Exactly. But they can't. Nobody on the PBC is their own boss. Al Heyman got those boys in the chokehold. He got them in the chokehold, and I'm telling you that. Al Heyman, Fox PBC won't make money if Plant fights Canelo on the zone. I understand that, but why offer a 3-fight deal? Why offer a 3-fight contract? Tell me what's the purpose of a 3-fight contract. How does that benefit Canelo? Do you get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? Like, this Canelo do what the hell he want to do. Listen, there's only 3 fighters. Like Eddie Hearn say, I work for my fighters. He said, I work for Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua don't work for me. I work for Anthony Joshua. I do what Anthony Joshua tell me to do. He said, I work for Canelo. I do what Canelo tell me to do. You don't see no other promoter say that. PBC, call Al. Call Al. I'm my own boss. Okay, let's make the fight. Call Al. You got to call Al because Al has the network deals. Al is the one that can issue out the fight dates. Al is the one that's going to make sure you get your purses. So whoever controls the money controls the fighter. So there's no such thing as these fighters on the PBC saying that they are their own boss when they don't control the money. They don't control the fight dates. They don't control the networks. Al Heyman in the PBC does. So you got to fall in line. And this is just simple business. Charlo said he don't need to sign with the PBC when he's in control of his career. That move just be good for the PBC. Exactly, Charlo. Exactly. So because he don't want to sign a 3-fight deal with the PBC, the Alphabet Boys, now it's their time to run interference. Alphabet Boys and the other dude, Ness as well. Because you gotta understand, I guess they have a vested interest in the PBC. Maybe they get a check. I seriously doubt it. But maybe they get a check, some kind of perks. So they always gotta make the PBC look good and make everybody else look bad. That's their narrative. And they try to bring it like they are unbiased, but they biased as hell. We see right through that shit, though. We see right through it. Canelo doing right, man. Fuck, man, the hell with the PBC. Caleb Plant, you can sit your broke ass back in that trailer park where you was at, keep your ragged ass IBF belt, and keep making $750,000 for your fights. You ain't gonna get nothing. You ain't gonna get that $8 million that you wanted. You ain't got to worry about that with me. You ain't got to worry about that with me. That $8 million you wanted. You ain't got to worry about that, baby boy. Go back to the trailer. Go back to the trailer park you come from. Al Heyman just fucked you out of $8 million. You ain't never made $1 million before in your life for a fight. Child to the please. Peter Varnos, what you say, fam? You're right, coach. Maybe they're getting some kind of perks. Yeah, they get some kind of perks. They get to get interviews and stuff. That's about it. We get to get an interview and here and there. You know, they on the chitlin circuit, so you got to get a hog mog over here, a chitlin over there, pork chop bone over here. You know what I mean? They get the little chitlin perks. Dimitri, what you say? Then they say he ducking. Exactly. That's the narrative. Because they got to sell that. Remember, they hate Canelo. They hate Canelo. They hate Canelo. They hate Crawford. They hate Anthony Joshua. They hate anything that's really pretty much not PBC. But those 3 fighters, they really hate them. How do you know? Because their analysis, when they put out reports and stuff, their analysis is always slighted against those guys. And the only PBC fighters that they will even criticize or critique are the ones who say something against Deontay Wilder. And that's they got countless of videos. The videos they have is the receipts. But hey, again, Canelo don't need to sign no 3-fight deal with no Al Haymon. For what? Irish Boxing Bro say, Coach, I think Canelo hate comes from the fact that Canelo is his own boss and makes more money than all of them. Makes more money than all, and the fangirls can't handle it. No, they can't handle it. They can't handle it. Rolando, what you say, fam? Hey, bro, you don't have any promo like signs, sign signature, Pac-Man, boxing trunks or gloves? I would love to buy it for my collection for historical purposes. No, I don't have it, bro. You probably got to look online. You know what I mean? I don't have it. I don't have it. Demetra, I would say, fam, fast, because we see right through them. But out there are a lot of fools who believe what ABC says. Yeah. Coach, my vid, please. What vid are you talking about? What video are you talking about? The only way to decide a fighter is by race. Coach, can you show my video? What video are you talking about? Well, box. Yeah, I don't remember on your channel. What's the name of your channel again? Fitzsimmons. Yeah, drop the link. Fitzsimmons. Yeah, okay, so this is what I'm saying though, right? This is what I'm saying though. So, and for what Eddie Hearn's saying, and this is the thing. Well, you know, we can't believe nothing Eddie Hearn say. This is what they say, right? They want to discredit anything that goes against the narrative. So if it doesn't fit that narrative, well, you know, Eddie Hearn is lying, yada, 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 yada. Coming from the niggas who lie all the time. Nobody lies more than the alphabet boys, especially blue balls. He lying right now. That's what he does. Like they are the truth tellers and the authority in the YouTube boxing community. So he said that's the benefit for Canelo. He can become undisputed along with the money generated by 3 fights. Of course, there's a benefit for Canelo. That's not a benefit for Canelo. He don't need to sign the 3-fight deal with the PBC to get 3 fights. Canelo can fight anybody. Why should he lose his freedom? He don't have a 3-fight deal with the Zone. He fights for the Zone on a fight-by-fight basis. How in the hell he gonna go to Uncle Al and then Uncle Al gonna say, no, I'm gonna lock you in for 3 fights? He just want that belt. If I gotta lock in for 3 fights to get the belt, then fuck it. Caleb Plant is the one that's gonna lose out on this. Because because guess what? The most money he ever made for a fight is $750,000. He the one gonna lose out. Canelo don't need Caleb Plant. He want Caleb Plant's belt. That's it. He want him, but he don't need him. It ain't gonna make Canelo look bad. Caleb Plant gonna go back to the mobile home he came from. Mr. Color Me Bad. Sound good though, what you saying. It sound good. Sound good. But nah, that ain't happening.
Hey, Leroy!
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Shout out to Stu Brunts for the super chat. Appreciate that, brother. Serge, what you say? Serge, what you say? Plant should do everything in his power to try to make the fight happen. He can't. He got to do what Al Haymon tell him to do. It's like I said, guys, nobody on the PBC is their own boss. They have to do what Al Haymon tells them to do. He's kind of like a de facto promoter. He found a loophole in the system. I know what you're going to say. Oh, he ain't no promoter. Yeah, that's what they say. But he damn sure move like one. He control his fighters like one. If he ain't a promoter and PBC fighters are free agents and they can do what they want to do, tell me why they can't make their own fights. Tell me why the first thing they say, call Al, big fish, cap, big fish. Sean Porter said it best on his podcast. He said, man, I have people that I have to listen to. He said, I have people that I have to listen to. And I just can't do what I want to do. You're your own boss. Who you got to listen to, Sean Porter? The guy who they said you got to call to make the fights. That's it. That's it. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, it is what it is. Caleb Plant, you got to get your money up, boy. You got to get your money up. You got an opportunity to make $8 million. You never made $1 million before in your life. Just like Wilder. Wilder had an opportunity to fight, make $120 million in 3 fights. Turned it down. Everybody said that Wilder did the right thing by turning down a $120 million 3-fight deal because he didn't want to fight on his own. Okay, that's cool. So, Caleb Plant what's the name ain't got to do that. Colbert Fritz Simmons fight remastered. So what's on this Mr. Jackson? Let me see. I want to keep it, I want to keep everything related to the show as well. You know what I mean? So the purpose of this is what again? Break it down to me, brother. I wasn't planning on showing this on the show. So you're showing this. Which one? The 3-minute video? The one you made not 3-minute video.
The Library of Congress in Washington, D.C.
So it's showing my skills. What skills? This is a old video. Yeah, this is the old video. So like this video looked like it was made in the 1920s. Yeah, this video looked like it was made in the 1920s, bro. This is like all right, let me show this right quick, guys. So this video was made in the 1920s, and the purpose of this is what? Okay, the purpose of this is what? You made it. This video look like it's from the 1920s. So this is when boxing was at its best. Man, this is like some hot garbage. This look like some trash. I'm just being honest with you, brother. I can't lie to you. This look like some damn trash. What the hell are they doing? And it look like it's packed. You can't even hear nothing. There's no volume on this. Oh, this from the Library of Congress. Oh, okay. I don't even know if I can really show this. This is this Library of Congress. I don't own the copyrights to this. Yeah, I don't own the copyrights to this. Yes, I'm gonna go ahead and shut this down. I showed it. It was some trash. Just being honest with you. Hot garbage. Anyway, let's get back to the show. Because this here was some trash. So let's get back to the show. These dudes look like they was from the 1920s. Literally. So Eddie Hearn, let's see what Eddie Hearn said. Well, this on IFL TV. I think this is on IFL TV, guys. Eddie Hearn said that let me see. Hold on, guys. I'm finna break it down right now. Hold on, guys. I'm fixing to break it down right now. Where's Eddie Hearn at? Where's Eddie Hearn at, guys? I'm going to find it right now. Somebody Somebody sent it to me today. Eddie Hearn was being interviewed by, man, I forgot who was being interviewed by. And he said that Canelo, not Canelo, but Bob Arum, not Bob Arum, but Al Heyman wanted Canelo to sign a 3-fight deal, and he said Canelo don't want to fight that. He doesn't want that. And you know what? As a matter of fact, I'm finna look at my history right here, and I'm gonna show it to you guys where you can find it at. Show it to you guys where you can find it at. Where you at, Eddie Hearn? Eddie Hearn, where you at, boy? Eddie Hearn, where you at? Where's Eddie Hearn at? I want to show you guys this here. You see what I'm saying? And there's another thing. There's another thing too I noticed with these guys, right? These guys, they call Bob Arum a liar. They call Eddie Hearn a liar, right? Bob Arum a liar. Eddie Hearn a liar. Coach, Michael Benson on Twitter. Al is now willing to do a 1-fight deal. LOL, Canelo the man. Al scared of losing that bag. Exactly. He better do a 1-fight deal. He better do a 1-fight deal. Literally. He better do a 1-fight deal. Because guess what? Canelo got more money than Al Heyman. Like literally. He better do a 1-fight deal. Literally, he better do a 1-fight deal because what? You gotta listen. It's better to get 1 fight out of Canelo than try to get 3. Because if you try to get the whole hog, you ain't gonna get nothing. You ain't gonna get nothing. Like literally. So let's go. You say Michael Benson on Twitter, Irish Boxing Bro. Let's go on Twitter and look at it. Let's go on Twitter right quick, guys, and look at it. I'm like, bro, that don't make no damn sense to me. And they trying to make it seem like, yeah, if Canelo want to be undisputed, then it's a benefit for him. That ain't no damn benefit for him, man. Y'all need to cut that out. They trying to make it seem like it's a benefit for Canelo. This is a benefit for the goddamn Bob Arum. I mean Al Heyman in the PBC. Literally. You ain't gonna get no Canelo like that. Y'all don't run shit. You run them PBC niggas over there that got a contract with you, but they don't run no Canelo. Let's see, Michael Benson. Let's look him up. Let's look up Michael Benson right quick. Oh, there you go. There you go. Hey, good looking out. Good looking out, Boxing Bro. Here you go right here, bro. Al, here you go. You say Canelo doesn't call the shots? Oh, he don't, huh? Well, check this out, though. Let's read this. Sources from the side of Al Heyman's PBC have reportedly insisted that they are willing to do a 1-fight deal with Canelo for the Caleb Plant Undisputed bout September 18th, according to ESPN Knockout. Big Al, what happened? What happened? Big Al, what happened? I know you're a troll, but I'm finna entertain you right now. What happened, Big Al? Big Biz. Call Al. What happened? What happened, Big Biz? Michael Benson, according to Michael Benson, tweet, he said sources say that you said, Big Al, we're just going to assume you, Al. We know you're a troll, but we're just going to play this game right now. We're going to play the game called Pretend Uncle Al Heyman is in the chat right now, and I'm talking to him. So let's play this game right quick. Big Al, what happened? Michael Benson say, boy, you having a change of heart right now. You went from a 3-fight deal to now you saying you're willing. You are insisting that you are willing to take a 1-fight deal with Canelo Alvarez for Undisputed. Caleb Plant probably was begging Al Heyman. Al, man, come on, man. I ain't got no money. I ain't made no money, man, since I've been in the sport. The most money you ever paid me was $750,000, man. I need this bread, dog. I need this bread. The man would have offered me $8 million, man. Please, please. I'm trying to get out of my trailer park that I live in. What happened? Al, what you said, ignorant boxing? Al folded. Canelo was moving on. Al folded like a lawn chair. Al folded like a lawn chair. It's better to get a bird in the hand than try to get three in the bush. See, you can control those PBC dudes, but Canelo do what the fuck he want to do. Excuse my French. Excuse my French. See, Canelo ain't got to call Al. Well, he got to call him to say, hey, look, man, hey, Puto, I want to fight Caleb Eggplant. I'll pay him $8 million. The most money he's ever made was $750,000. He has an opportunity to make $8 million, 10 times more than what he ever made. I know he living in that double wide trailer in Tennessee, where he from. I'm gonna give him $8 million. Tell him to bring Color Me Badass to the ring. I'm gonna beat his ass September 18th. I'm gonna get that strap. Let him know it's gonna go down three ways. Either he gonna get knocked out, either he gonna quit on the stool, or his corner gonna throw the towel in. He has no way of winning this fight. But the good news is he gonna get paid some money. He gonna make $8 million. I'm gonna pay him the same amount of money I paid Billy Joe Saunders. And we good. If he don't take it, tell Color Me Bad, his ass gonna go back to his double wide trailer in Tennessee, and I'm gonna move on, and I'll move up to fight Better Beef, and he'll take that same money that you turned down. I don't need you. You don't control shit over here, Puto. That's what Canelo told Al Heyman. You don't control shit over here, Puto. You control them other dudes over there. Call Al, big fish. I'm Dallas, Texas. Big fish, call Al. I'm my own boss, but I got to call Al. I'm just saying, shit ain't making no sense to me. It don't make sense for Canelo to sign a 3-fight deal for PBC. For what? They ain't got nobody over there for Canelo to fight. Ain't nobody over there. Who over there? Ain't nobody at light heavyweight. Ain't nobody at super middleweight but Caleb Eggplant. We ain't worried about 160. 160, they ain't doing nothing. Ain't nothing over there. But what? Jamal Charlo, he 160 pounder. He already turned down to fight Canelo Alvarez. We ain't worried about that. So what do they have to offer him? Nigga, please. But anyways, that's over with. So now let's get back to Mr. Errol Spence since we don't got over that with the Canelo and we're gonna do a whole segment on this too. Next time. We don't got over that. Caleb Eggplant, get your money, boy. Don't let Al Heyman trick you into not getting this money. Get your money because you ain't gonna see $8 million no more in your life before. You ain't gonna see that no more. Do what Billy Joe did. Come in the ring, fight hard. It was fun while it lasted. Get your bread. Al Heyman, get your cut. You know you're gonna do that. But all that, you trying to dictate, well, Canelo, if you want this, you got to do that. Nah, we ain't gonna do that. They ain't gonna do that. So if Manny has zero chance, why is Spence fighting Manny then? Well, he's fighting Manny because Manny Serge. Manny is a legend. Everybody wants to get Manny Pacquiao on their resume. You know what I mean? Everybody wants to get Manny Pacquiao on their resume. Hell, I'll fight Manny Pacquiao. I'm going to lose in the first 25, 30 seconds, but that's not the point. I'll fight him. Damn so will. And when I say throw the towel in, y'all better throw that motherfucker in too. Because I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. I get in the ring with Manny Pacquiao. I'm going to talk to my corner. We're going to have Halim in my corner. I'm going to have Lisa Bales I'll probably have Lisa be my cut woman. Have Halim in my corner, be my coach. Have Lisa my cut woman. And I'm gonna let him know, man, as soon as he hit me, I'm gonna grab him and hold him if I don't fall. And I'm gonna say, throw the towel in. Throw the towel in. And boy, y'all better be throwing that motherfucker in. As a matter of fact, if I get in the ring with Manny Pacquiao, you better have the towel in your hand, ready to throw that motherfucker in. I'm dead ass serious, bro. I ain't finna get killed. I'm trying to get back home. You see what I'm saying? I ain't got shit to prove. I'm just gonna get in the ring. I'm gonna prove I can get in the ring with the legend Manny Pacquiao. As soon as he look like he going to swing, you better throw the goddamn towel in. You see how Malik Scott took a dive against Deontay Wilder? It's gonna be the same shit. I'm gonna get a perfect 10. Jump off, whoosh. See what I'm saying? I'm gonna hit an old swan dive. Jump off the spoon like this, bam. It's gonna be a swan, a perfect 10. I don't stand a chance in hell with Manny Pacquiao. I know this. So he don't need to try to be no hero. You see what I'm saying? Lisa, throw the towel in. As a matter of fact, when they bring me in the ring, you know how they be doing their announcements, right? When they be doing their announcements and they say, well, in this corner, weighing, such and such pounds, residing out of Miami, Florida, Coach Malachi Williams, Lisa, throw the towel in. Right there. As soon as they ring the announcements and throw the towel in. The ref gonna be like, what y'all doing? Y'all, you gotta meet face to face, touch gloves. I got to give you your instructions. Touch gloves, go back to the corner, and then when the bell rings like this, when you hear that, then you guys supposed to come in the middle of the ring. Man, we ain't finna go through all that. As soon as you announce my name in the ring, throw the towel in. Fuck that. I ain't finna be getting all hit by Manny Pacquiao. That man hit hard as hell, man. See how hard that man hit? Hey, best of the best. Coach said throw the towel in and go get the check. You goddamn right. You goddamn right. He said, you can never count Manny out, that's for sure. You can count me out, though. You can damn sure count me out. And listen, in this corner, Manny Pacquiao, 5'6", 177 pounds, eight-time, eight division world champion. He's been a champion since the 1800s. Yada, yada, yada. Manny Pacquiao. In this corner, Coach Malachi Williams was out of Miami, Florida, such and such, weighing such and such, let's get it on. Throw the towel in. It's going to be just like that. Just throw the towel in. Shit, you know what I mean? I'm just being honest with you. Throw the towel in. What you say? Coach, you can fight Oscar De La Hoya instead it's more fair. And De La Hoya beat my ass too. He's a professional boxer. I'm not beating no professional boxer. They're going to beat my ass. I know this. Dude on the street? Yeah. A professional boxer? I don't stand a chance in hell. Throw the towel in the announcements. Elvis said, Coach, you need to at least go around. You need to at least let the round start or else you won't get paid. Oh, okay. Well, if I got to let the round start, as soon as the round start, throw the towel in. Or if they say, well, no, you can't do that. You got to actually fight. I tell you what, we going to fight. Manny hit me one time. Did you see how Malik Scott took that dive? I'm going to tell you like this. I'm going to do the exact same shit. I'm going to ball up like this here, high guard. I'm going to be moving around, dancing. If Manny throw a feint, how sometimes Manny just touch you one time. If he just throw a little light jab and he hit my gloves, like how Malik Scott got hit on the gloves by Deontay Wilder and he fell down and act like he was all hurt, I'm going to do the same goddamn thing. I ain't getting up. I ain't getting up. I'm not getting up. Y'all can call me what you want to call me. I'm not getting up. Where the check at? I'm dead ass serious. I'm not getting up. Where the check? Halim throw the towel in. I don't hit the ground. I fought as much as I can. It was touch and go for a minute. I trained. I did what I can do. Where the check at? For real though. I'm just letting you know. I'm dead ass serious. Wife is laughing. Hey man, hey, Rob, I'm dead serious, bro. Double A to Sagittarius. Coach, get your money. Hey, bro, listen. I'm telling you, bro, I'm gonna be screaming, throw the towel in. If they say, man, you got to go at least one round in order to get paid, I promise you I'm gonna make that round. You're gonna say, well, how can you last one round with Manny Pacquiao? It's easy. I'm gonna grab and hold, and I'm gonna lock on his ass like a pit. You ever seen how a pit bull, a fighting pit bull, how they lock on something? How they lock on something? I'm locking on like a pit. I can promise you that. Fight Pacquiao like Martin Lawrence did Tommy Hearns. Oh no, hell no, man! You see how they did all huggy. You see how Martin Lawrence was looking when Tommy Hearns got his face was all. Hey man, I ain't finna be going through all that pain, man. Hell no. No, I'm good, man. I'm good. I can't do it, dog. I can't do it. Diallo Huggy, if you in the corner, this gonna be the game plan, dog. I'm telling you. As soon as they ring that bell, now I know I got to fight for a round. At least I got to fight for a round. The man hit too hard. Manny Pacquiao hits entirely too hard. We know I'm not going to survive this. I've written my will out already. But we got to make it out of this in order to get the check. So this what I'm going to do. I'm going to pull a Malik Scott on him. You see what I'm saying? I'm going to do an old Malik Scott. Like, bruh, I'm telling you, bro. I was watching Manny Pacquiao hit the punching bag. That man hit hard as hell to be 42 years old, bro. He look like he breaking ribs right now. I like my ribs. I like them. I don't think that I will feel good with broken ribs. Just letting you know. Errol Spence is a big guy. He probably can take that punishment, and he's younger and stronger and bigger. He probably maybe can beat Manny Pacquiao. Me, I don't stand a chance in hell. I'm telling you. The game plan, all you need to work on, if you my trainer, Diallo Huggy, Halim, it don't matter. If you my trainer, the only thing we working on in training camp is this. That's all we working on. We working on this. Why are we working on that? You need to be working on throwing the goddamn towel in. Well, let's see how good your form is. I want to make sure that you can get an Olympic gold medal for the towel throw. We're going to have the towel throw Olympics. That's all we're going to be working on. That's it. You my trainer. We're going to go to the gym every day, 6-7 hours a day. We're going to be working on this. Throwing that goddamn towel in. And if you don't throw the towel in, your ass fired. Just telling you right now. Now, I'm going to fight him for a round, right? But boy, I'm going to be locked on like a pit. I promise you that. As soon as we get locked in, I'm holding his arms. The referee going to be trying to pull us apart. He going to catch hell. Trying to pull me apart. And I'm going to be begging while I'm locked on. You ever seen like how dudes like when the fighters, they tie each other up? I'm going to be talking to Manny Pacquiao here. Man, please don't kill me, man. I'm sorry, dog. Dog, I'm sorry. Man, I got, I'm just trying to get the check, man. I got a family, man. Please don't kill me, man. Please. I'm sorry, man. Please. Just, I'm finna go down anyways. You see what I'm saying? Just don't hit my heart. Please, man. Please. Like literally. All that dignity, trying to be hard. Damn all that. I ain't finna be going through all that shit. I'm gonna live to see another day. I'm just telling you, dog. Like, guess what? I'm dead ass serious right now. Errol Spence don't hit like that. Manny Pacquiao hit hard. Errol Spence will beat you up over 12 rounds, but Manny Pacquiao hit hard. I'm like, man, shit. And he fast too. And he fast. He got fast feet. His footwork is crazy. You see what I'm saying? Bruh, shit. Nigga, please. Ain't no need of me trying to be no goddamn hero. Hey, what you say? Coach, you gonna hold Manny like Haney was holding Linares in the 11th round? Exactly. You hit the nail right on the head, Johnny Blaze. That's exactly how I'm gonna be holding on. Bro, we gonna be together in that fight. We gonna be like a couple in that fight. Pause. We gonna be together. Cause I'm gonna be locked on. I'm gonna lock on Manny Pacquiao so hard. He might be strong, but I doubt if he's stronger than me if we lock up. He gonna catch hell trying to separate me from him. He is going to catch hell. Cause I'm holding on for dear life too. Shit. Boy, please. He is going to catch hell trying to get me loose. 3 minutes, we get the check. Well, I got to last 3 minutes. I bet you I last 3 minutes. You believe that? I wouldn't give a flying what. I'm lasting 3 minutes against Manny Pacquiao. I'm going to hold on for 3 minutes, but I'm lasting. I might get knocked down 3-4 times, but, you know, I'm lasting. Because after that first knockdown, I promise you I'll be holding on for dear life after that. And I'm dead ass serious. The man hit hard. Errol Spence don't hit hard like that. He don't hit hard like that. You know what I mean? He punishes you over accumulation of punches over time. You see what I'm saying? But Manny Pacquiao, nah, I'm good. I saw that rib shot. Listen, I saw the body shot he hit Keith Thurman with. Bruh, Keith Thurman said he thought his ribs was broke. You think I want to go through that shit? Man, please. Bruh. All that hero shit. He said Errol drinks too much. That's not good for a boxer. Boxers in the 80s who were drinkers blamed their career failures on alcohol. Wear and tear on the brain cells. Yeah, you're right about that, man. I hope Errol stop drinking though. I hope he stop drinking. You know what I mean? Because they'll take a point away from you if you hold too much. Hey man, listen. The name of the game is to last the fight. I don't mind them taking the point. Yeah, hey, Peter Barnard, as long as we get the check, dog, we good. He said, Coach, I'm going to interview you post-fight. I'm going to ask what the hell happened. I did my best. I fought hard. And I'm going to be in denial like Agent Broner. You know how Manny Pacquiao beat Agent Broner ass? He said, man, I whooped that boy. Y'all know I whooped that boy? I'm like, Agent Broner, man, please, man. You lost that fight against Manny Pacquiao. Adrian Broner got his ass whooped against Manny Pacquiao, and then when the fight was over, he turned around and said that I whooped that boy. Adrian, were you watching the same fight that we were watching? He said, I don't think so, Coach. He'll find your liver. You can hold how much you want. Well, I tell you what, if he do find my liver, I'm going down and we throwing the towel in. If he find my liver, guess what? I will not get back up. Listen, as a matter of fact, this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna tell y'all exactly how we gonna do it. Where Malik Scott at? Where Malik Scott at? Shout out to Malik Scott, the greatest trainer of all time. This how we gonna do it. We're gonna do it just like this.
Left hook right hand, which after once you use a jab, the left hook right hand combination, you usually use it. The left hook is a throwaway punch. Basically, getting the guy used to seeing a jab. Then you're gonna come with a left hook right hand.
This how we gonna do it. I can't play the music. I'm gonna do it just like this. Manny Pacquiao, Coach Malachi. This Coach Malachi in the red, y'all. I'm in the red. The white, that's Manny Pacquiao. The dude in the white, that's Manny Pacquiao. Ho, just like that. Just like that. I'm going down just like that. We're gonna do it just like that. Guess what? Just like that. That's how we gonna do it. That's how we gonna do it, y'all. Just like that. Watch this. Watch this. I'm gonna be right there. Manny Pacquiao come in. Pop, pop. Oh. And I'm gonna make sure my leg wrapped all up in the rope. I'm gonna try to get up. Oh, I'm dazed. Try to get up. The referee counting. I'm looking like, man, this some bullshit. I do not want to be here. Ain't no way in hell I'm getting back up. Oh, here it go. This me in the red. Manny Pacquiao. Pop, pop. Oh, he caught me with a 2-piece. He didn't hit me clean, really. But my leg. It looked like he broke his leg right there, too. Oh, let me get back up. Oh, he don't know where he at right now. Look about it. Okay. Pop, slap him on the head. Pop. Oh, that's going to be me right there. Y'all thought Malik Scott took a dive. And it looked like he was bracing himself. Looked like he didn't even try to disguise the fact that he took a dive. Hey, did you see that? Hey, guys, did you see that? The man didn't even disguise the fact. Hey, he didn't even disguise the fact that he took a dive. Yeah, you see that shit? Wale. Hey, Wale, did you see that? The man did not even disguise the fact that he took a dive, bro. Sam UK, did you see this? Bruh. And he's supposed to be able to help Wilder beat Fury. Man, come on, man. Give him some guts. That's what Mr. T said. Don't give him a statue, give him some guts. You see what I'm saying? Give him some guts. I'm just saying, dog, like for real though. And look at Wilder. Wilder got his tongue. He's sticking his tongue out right there. Like, yeah. Like, we worked. This is what we worked on. This is what we worked on. Let's look at this shit again, bro. Wilder sitting there. Wilder put his head down. He looked down like he knew. Bro, look at it. Bro, look at this, bro. Look at this. Check it out. Here you go. Here go, coach. Manny Pacquiao in front of me. Yeah, Manny, I got something for your ass this time, boy. Got something for you. They don't want to throw the towel in. Pop out. Oh. No, look at Deontay Wilder. Look at Wilder. Like, he's sticking his tongue out. Then he put his head down. Like how Deontay Wilder knew the dude ain't gonna get back up. Bro, this how you knew this shit was fixed. Bro, listen. This how you knew this shit was fixed. Wilder turned around and just walked up and he's smiling. Look at him smiling. Hey, bro, he's smiling. Listen, bro, look at this shit. Look. Ain't ignorant boxing. The man was smiling, bro. The man was smiling. Bro, this shit was, oh my God. Bro, this is my first time even noticing this. The man was smiling, bro. Bro, he was smiling. Look at it. Y'all think I'm lying? Watch this. Halim, the man was smiling. Watch this shit here, bro. Watch this. Caught him with that old fake ass two-piece. Now watch Wilder. Watch Wilder over here. Here you go. He's smiling. Look at Melissa. Look at this shit. What is shit right here? Hey, hold on. And he looking at Wilder the whole time. Man, it's some bullshit, man. Bro, hold on. Wait a minute. Wait. Let's do this again. Slow motion. Bop, slap him on the head. Bop. And then look at Malik Scott. He looking at Wilder the whole time. Wilder sat there staring at him. And then he turned around and walked. Oh, this shit right here. I can't believe it. Bro. Did you see this? Bro, did you see this? Bro. They had that shit playing right there. That shit was playing. I think this Joey Scott right here. This is on Deontay Wilder, strength and conditioning coach. Shout out to Joey Scott. And I think you saw Mark Breeden over there too. Bro, did you see that? Hold on. Halim, what you say? Coach, snapshot of Wilder smiling. Hey, listen, man. Yeah, let me do that. Bro, did you see that? Bro, like, I saw this dive fight a few times, but this was my first time, like, really looking at Deontay Wilder's facial expression. The man was smiling. Bro, this shit was, bro, hold on. It was a flash knockdown. Boy, hush. Hey, Johnny Blaze, listen. Let's look at this one more time, guys. I ain't trying to keep playing the same thing over and over, but let's look at this one more time. I can't play the volume. This, bro, they did a terrible job. If this was scripted, they did a terrible job. Here you go. Catch him with a two-piece. Catch him with a two-piece. Here you go. Bop, bop. Oh, he went down. Watch Wilder. He over there smiling. Then he stick his tongue out, put his head down. Like, yeah, man, he ain't gonna get back up. How did Wilder know the man ain't gonna get back up? Bop. Punched him on the glove. And look, Malik Scott eased himself down. He eased himself down in the left arm. Fake like he was getting up. He tried to sell it too. Everybody know that was some bullshit. Look at this here, man. Here you go. Look at Malik Scott. Okay, here you go. Get ready now. Get ready. Bop. Okay, just how we work. Look at Wilder. Wilder looked at him. Malik Scott look up at Wilder. Yeah, dog. Yeah, bet that up, dog. You got that, dog. You got that. Bet that up, dog. Wilder looking like, okay, I'm coming for the throw left. Okay, watch the right, bam. Wilder didn't even punch him hard, bro. He didn't even punch him hard here, bro. Bro, they was friends before they stepped in the ring. Man, it's some bullshit. Bro, this is who you got training you to get ready to beat you on the fight Tyson Fury. Bro, I'm just like, you feel me? Though? Now, I'm going to do better than that. I'm going to do better than that now. I ain't going to do that. But I'm just saying though, bro, hold on. What you say? Demetrius, what you say, brother? You say, bro, this is so bad acting. Bro, you ain't hit the nail right on the head, bro. Listen, I'm looking at Wilder turning around, smiling, stuck his tongue out, and then he went to the ropes and put his head down. How did Wilder know that this guy was not going to get back up? Because normally when you knock a person down, what you do, dog? When you knock a person down, you go to the corner and you look and you face the guy to see if he gonna get back up. How did Wilder know, oh, he ain't gonna get back up? You know how he knew? Because they already had it planned. This is the guy that you got training you to beat Tyson Fury. Hey, man, you know, shout out to Deontay Wilder. Shout out to Wilder. I'm not talking bad about Deontay Wilder. Shout out to Deontay Wilder. We talk about this nigga Malik Scott, though. Malik Scott, bruh. Woo. Bro, I'm like, he did a terrible job. It was like they knew what was going to happen. He got hit. He went down real slow. He made sure his elbow hit the ground so he don't hurt himself. Then he looking up like, he looked at Wilder. Wilder stared at him a little bit. And then Wilder turned around and went to smiling. Like, yeah. You know, that's another knockout under my belt. Then Malik Scott faked like he was trying to get up like, oh, I'm trying to, wait a minute. Oh, let me try to get back up again. Oh, all right, one more time. Oh. And then as soon as the bell was over with, the nigga got up and walked to his corner like ain't nothing happened. Like, for real, though. Carlos Mendoza. Listen, it's funny how the Alphabet Boys won't talk about that fight. No, they ain't gonna talk about that one. Big Al, what you say? That punch landed right before the guard went up. That's why Mr. Wilder was smiling. He knew it was over. Yeah, he knew it was over. You right about that. He knew it was over. Yeah, you right about that. Wink, wink. He knew it was over. And Malik Scott knew it was over too. Coach commentary, send that to Malik Scott. Yeah, I need to send that to Malik Scott. Bro, that was the worst acting I ever seen in my life. That was the worst acting I ever seen in my life, bro. The man went down easy on his elbow. And he looked at Wilder, he like, okay, let me try to get up. Oh, I'm kind of dazed. And guess what? If I play the sound, you'll hear the crowd booing. The crowd was booing. Hold on. What you say? Stavern took a rematch to take a dive too. Oh man. As a matter of fact, let's look at that one. This right here, bro, was crazy. This right here was crazy, bro. Romain Stavern too. This right here was crazy. This one right here was crazy, bro. I think he knocked down Romain Stavern. Oh, here you go right here. Here you go. Romain Stavern. Let's look at this last one, guys. This Romain Stavern. Now, Malik Scott took a dive. We did see that. Malik Scott took a dive. We did see that. Now, Romain Stavern, I don't know what the hell he was doing. But here you go, y'all. Here you go, okay. Here go the killer. Look at Wilder. Look how Wilder looking. Wilder looking at him like, boy, what you in here for? Look at Wilder. Wilder got that killer look on his face. Bro, wait a minute, bro. The man got right back up. Bro. Did you see this? Look at the look on his face. Bro, are y'all looking at this? Hey, coach, let's all go and ask Boss and Ego when he is live, all of us, and troll Ego about this fight. It would be hilarious. Man, that man will block everybody. He said, Coach, Big Al have an explanation for that. Oh, what it is? What the explanation is on Big Al? What the explanation is? Big Al, what's the explanation? He say that punch landed right before the guard went up. While Mr. Wilder was smiling, he knew that it was over, just like Foreman. Yeah, I saw that one there before me. Bruh, Bro, what y'all think about this here, though? Bermain Stavern. Stavern actually sold it. He took a beating. Bruh. Big Al say, man, look at that precision and accuracy. Bruh. Okay, now Bermain Stavern does get kind of knocked out right here, though. In all fairness. But here you go right here. The first two wasn't even knockdowns. Let's look at the first two again, bro. It wasn't even a damn knockdown. This man just face down, ass up. Face down, ass up. Bruh. Bermain Stavern. Bermain Stavern. That's it, guys. That's it. We got one more time for the gram. Bermain Stavern, bro. Bermain Stavern. Did you see how wild that footwork, how he went to the side and hit him with the overhand right, hit him with the overhand left, then he came up with the uppercut, then he, you know what I mean? And then the referee grabbed him, and he was just like, man, let me go. You see what I'm saying? Bro, now, I ain't gonna lie, the Bermain Stavern folded up like a lawn chair. So, which one was a more spectacular knockout, guys? Was it Bermain Stavern or Malik Scott? That's what I want to know. Which one was a more spectacular knockout? Was it the Bermain Stavern knockout or the Malik Scott knockout? That's all I want to know. Which one on Red Cloud? That's the reason why Wilder is paranoid that someone in his camp has sold him out. It's on projection. Same thing with boxers who use steroids. They are the first one to accuse others of using PEDs. Dragon Leg, which one was more spectacular? Lewis say, just joined and seen this on my feed. What up? Yeah, what's happening with you? Hey, shout out to you, fam. Hey, Dragon Leg, which one was more spectacular? Halil said Malik Scott. Rob, what you say? Oh, coach in the zone. I'm asking though. Johnny Blaze said Malik Scott. So we got two for Malik Scott. Louis says on Stavern just because of how aggressive Wilder got with it. Okay, two for Malik Scott and one for Stavern. Okay, okay. Peter Von Law says Stavern. Two for Malik Scott, two for Stavern. Here you go. That Malik Scott KO was sneaky good. Okay, three for Malik Scott, two for Stavern. Here you go. Same move, but Stavern got a complete right hand. Okay. Four for Malik Scott, two for Stavern. Okay, Halil says Stavern got back up. He did get back up. Five for Malik Scott. We got five for Malik Scott. Halil says Malik Scott. Six for Malik Scott. King Namo, Wilder twerk was the best knockout. Sam UK, King Malik Scott. Okay. Stavern wins on acting. No, I think Stavern was knocked out though. I ain't gonna lie. He got caught with an uppercut. He did get knocked out. I ain't gonna lie. You know, the first two was some bullshit. I ain't gonna lie. The first two was some bullshit. See what I'm saying? Stavern. Okay, so we got six, 7 for six for Stavern, and we got 4 for Wilder. 6 for Malik Scott, 7 for Malik Scott, and 4 for Stavern. So right now, man, but I'm just saying, did you look at that form and technique though? So Wilder does have footwork. He just got to get back to using the footwork because he did put some fancy footwork on Malik Scott and he did put some fancy footwork on Bermain Stavern. Once he get back to the footwork, you know what I mean? Once he get back to the footwork, then you know he'll be good to go. You see what I'm saying? Bon Scott say they are all actors. They say all actors are gay. Malik Scott is proving the point. Man, listen, man, I think this needs to be a video where we choose who got KO'd better. You know what? That's a damn good idea. I'm gonna write that down. The best KO. Yeah. Writing that down right now. That's a good idea. We're gonna shoot that video too. I think that you know, how many of y'all think that Malik Scott took the dive? I don't know, man. Like, I tried to give him the benefit of the doubt, but the more I look at it today, I'm like, yeah, he took a dive. Wilder walked off and was smiling. I've never seen a guy knock a dude down and then turn his back and walk off and then just smile. smile at the crowd, stick his tongue out, and then put his head down like, yeah, man, he ain't getting back up. The man wasn't asleep, out cold, or nothing. You see what I'm saying? Gama, what do you say? How come Jabba the Hutt? I call him Jabba the Hutt. How come Jabba the Hutt, aka the general contractor, don't ask Scott if he took a dive in his interview? Yeah, man, he gonna embarrass him. Let's listen. I'm definitely gonna ask him that. I'm gonna say, bro, I'm looking at this fight, bro. This look kind of fugazi. You look very real delicate in this fight. This fight, you look real fugazi in this fight, bro. Some people say, no, they say that you took a dive. That's what they say. They say that you took a dive. They call you Malik the Dive Scott. That's what they say. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying you took a dive, but I'm just saying it looked like you was looking like Michael Phelps in this particular fight. I know Michael Phelps don't jump off the diving board, but if this was the Olympics, you would have got a perfect 10. That's all I'm saying. You can show me how to dance underwater and not get wet. You can show me that. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. You know, so we got Malik Scott for the win. It's good. We got Malik Scott for the win. Malik Scott is the winner between Bermain Stubborn and Malik Scott. The best KOs of our brother Deontay Wilder. Malik Scott for the win. It's good. You see what I'm saying? You know how in American football, when they kick the goal, when they kick the football through the goalpost, and the referee say, it's good. Throw his hands up. It was good. That's Malik Scott right there. That's Malik Scott. You see what I'm saying? I'm not even gonna sit here and lie to you, man. I had a lot of respect for Malik Scott because he's very, very, he's articulate. He talks very well. But when I sit back and look at his boxing career, the man was a C-class fighter. I'm just being honest with you. The man was a C-class fighter. Period. And he didn't even put up I think a lot of these guys, when they fought Wilder in the beginning, they didn't put up no fight. Now that ain't Wilder's fault. That ain't Wilder's fault now. If the dudes shaking like booty meat before they come in there, shaking like a leaf in the middle of a hurricane, then guess what? That ain't Wilder's fault. But this fight looked like it was really, really scripted. And I think that Wilder and Malik Scott friendship was solidified in this fight. It was solidified in this fight. Yeah, dog, you know what I mean? You ain't even try to put up no fight, dog. We talked about it before the fight started. I told you what I was gonna hit you with. I slapped you on the ear with the left. Same thing that they say Tyson Fury do. I slapped you on the ear with the left, and then I dropped the right hand right down the pipe. I didn't even try to hit you hard. It really hit your glove, bit the ground, dog. The crowd was booing because they knew you was with the flim-flam. But don't worry about that old. Don't worry about that old. Don't worry about that, dog. I stuck my tongue out, put my head there in best of friends, and I was trying to push based on that performance right there. It's hard for me to, you know what I mean? Gamo, what you say, fam? That right hand from Alabama, no joke, coach. It's all-time power. Yeah. Woo! Right. We saw what we saw. Malik Scott took a dive. Malik Scott, you can show me how to dance in the water and not get wet. You did that there now. You know how we say it in the South down here in Florida. You did that there. You did that there. You did that there, Malik Scott. Honestly, guys, this is my first time just really looking at it, see it, because I always looked at Malik Scott, but I never focused on Wilder. I mean, I looked at Wilder and I see Wilder smiling and he stuck his tongue out his head down. I say, man, oh man, goddamn. He gave it away. He gave it away. You see what I'm saying? So anyways, guys, Manny Pacquiao. Honestly, I believe Errol Spence. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I believe Errol Spence is going to beat Manny Pacquiao because I think Manny Pacquiao. And I'm rooting for Manny Pacquiao because he's in his 40s. 47. He's 42. So I'm rooting for the old man. I'm going to be in the old folks' home soon. Me and Manny might be there together. But I'm going to root for Manny because he the old guy, and I'm showing bias towards Manny Pacquiao. I'm being honest with you. Just being honest with you. You know what I mean? So, I'm being honest with you guys. So respect the Manny Pacquiao, respect the Errol Spence. At least they giving us some big fights. Manny Pacquiao didn't have to choose Errol Spence. He chose him. Errol Spence, this is a good fight for him. He got an opportunity to say, I'm the one that retired Manny Pacquiao. He's going to come to fight hard. We'll wrap it on up, man. You know, we're going to wrap it up for the day. I appreciate everybody for rocking. Do our call out. You know how we do it. Shout out to my sister Lisa Bells. Shout out to Johnny Blaze. Shout out to Coach Asgy. Shout out to Dimitar. Shout out to Big Al. Big Al, what's going on, man? Sign that contract. Big Al, you better sign that contract. You better tell Caleb Eggplant to sign that contract because your boy, he looking kind of delicate out here on these streets, man. He ain't looking too good on these streets. Tell Caleb Eggplant to sign that contract. Tell him that. And stop all that 3-fight deal and all that shit there. Canelo got worth more money than you. Canelo want to fight Caleb Eggplant. Caleb Eggplant, sign that, get them $8 million, boy, and get out that double wide trailer you living in Tennessee. Shout out to the Surge Libre. What's going on, fam? Shout out to my brother. Shout out to Halim. Shout out to Hi There. Shout out to Sam UK. What's going on, fam? Shout out to Johnny Blaze. Shout out to Big Al. Shout out to Ignorant Boxing. Big Ignorant Boxing. Shout out to you, brother. Shout out to Southside Boxing. Shout out to Elvis, not Elvis Presley, but Elvis Hansen. Shout out to Dimitar. Shout out to Bon Scott. Shout out to my brother Gamo. Team Pacquiao's in the building. Team Pacquiao's in the building. Gamo. Shout out to you, fam. I'm rooting for the old man. Room for the old man. Shout out to Lee Adam. Shout out to Best of the Best. Shout out to Wole. Shout out to you, fam. Shout out to who else we got? Merrill Dixon. Shout out to Rob. What's going on? What's going on, Rob? Rob Real Shows. Shout out to you, fam. Shout out to Mercy Grace. Shout out to who else we got? Red Cloud. Shout out to you, fam. Shout out to Dragon Leg. What up? Shout out to you, fam. Shout out to Lou. Shout out to Louis James. Shout out to you, fam. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, like, share, like this video, share this video. Shout out to Louis James. Shout out to King Namo. What's going on, fam? Shout out to Devil Lady Sagittarius. Shout out to you, fam. Shout out to who else we got? Who else we got? Shout out to Bon Scott. Steve in the UK say Oscar worthy. Shout out to Ignorant Boxing. Yeah. Hey man, y'all almost killed me yesterday, man, from laughing. Shout out to Opender. Shout out to you, fam. But I might have to go smoke with some good green after this one, boy. This right here, boy. Hey, y'all get time. Look at that, man. Look at that again, man. Shout out to Merrill Dixon, man. Shout out to Mr. Jackson. Shout out to you, fam. Shout out to who else we have? Bruh. It's crazy. Shout out to PED. PED, what's going on, fam? Shout out to Peter Barn Ox. Shout out to Diallo Huggy. Shout out to The Bang. Shout out to my brother Charlo. What the link read, Charlo. Man, listen, man, we're going to be on tomorrow, 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Please tune in. We'll let you guys know what the topic is going to be. It's going to be an exciting show tomorrow. Please turn on the notification bell icons to get an alert every time that we go live. Other than that, this is our boy, Coach Malachi Williams. Shout out to Easy Dimes. This is our boy, Coach Malachi Williams, representing for New Media Today USA Boxing, signing out once again. Peace.
Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go. Come on.